Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. Luke, what up? Luke, what up? Y'all in there? Y'all in there? Y'all in there? What up? We know the truth now. Y'all share the live for me. Share the live. Share the live. Shit this morning. Yo, yo, yo. Share the live. Share the live. Shit today. All right. Eddie T, what up? Eddie T, the Reckoning, what up, what up, what up, what up? The Hebrews, Sonny, Julia, Low Key, Robert, the Wise One, what up, what up, what up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Engine, Van White, Rick, Prime, Truth, Big Ricky, what up, Peace, Engine, Engine. Copper Empress, how you doing today, ma'am? How you doing today? Neil, DJ Levert, what up? I'm just talking about random shit today, man. I'm just talking about random shit. Q&A. But I want to show y'all this artifact. I want to show y'all this artifact from the mound builders. I'm doing great, Copper Empress. I'm doing great. How you doing today? What about Saquon to the Eagles? That's a good trade. That's a good trade. Anybody can tell me this is a mound builder artifact. I showed y'all this in one of my other lives. But anybody can tell me where they come from. I showed y'all this sign in another live. Put it in the comments. Put it in the comments right here. This sign right here. This one, I think this one is from Tennessee right here, I think. They shadow banning me. What you mean? It won't pick up? Yeah, my page been slow the last couple of days, man. I don't know what's going on. I guess I need to put out some more content. I ain't putting it out in a couple of days, but I'm finna start putting out some more video. I'm working on some shit. But I want to ask y'all the question though. In my other lives, when I was telling y'all about the mound builders of Mu, appreciate it, Joshua. The mound builders of Mu. Where does this symbol come from? This symbol is on artifacts out of the mounds. This is an artifact out the mounds. But I showed y'all where that symbol come from. Rang, Jolly, what up, what up, what up? Xerxes the Great was the emperor of Ethiopia and a member of the... Where that come from right there? That symbol. That symbol right there. I showed y'all where it came from. Anybody can tell me where it come from. I'm just going to prove to you who are the mound builders. Symbolism don't lie. Symbolism don't lie. I'm just trying to show y'all where all this shit come from and who are these people who built these mounds. Look at these symbols. That sun-looking symbol, this symbol right here. Yeah, it's frequency of the earth too, Terrell Holmes. You right. You got a point, Terrell. It do. But This is an ancient symbol. I'm finna show y'all where it come from. Okay, if the mound builders are using this symbol, let me show you where it come from. Let me show y'all where it come from. This where it come from, y'all. This where it come from. This where it come from. Mu. The sun with 8 rays. This is the symbol of Mu. This is the symbol of Mu. That's where the mound builders from. They are the mound builders of Mu. They're from Lemuria. That's what this symbol stands for. That's what this symbol stands for. Mu had the teachings of Mu have taught every other civilization in the world, people. Everything these people documented, they took it and used it all over the world. Look at that. That's how star forts look. That's how the symbolism look on the mound builders. This is where it come from. The Mississippian Viking. How you put all that together, bro? How you put all that together? Well, let's go back to the original picture. Let's go back to the original picture. To the artifact. Same symbol. 8 points. 8 points. Same symbol. The mound builders are from Lemuria. That's why they got the symbols of Mu all on the artifacts. Orion's belt, this symbol, all type of symbols that come from Mu. They also use the Samaritan cuneiform star. Yeah, but see, it's not Sumerian. Atamu, what's her name? Atamushra. It's not Sumerian. Cuneiform is from America. Cuneiform is from America. We are the mound builders had it. The Olmecs had it. People in Peru had it. Thousands of years before the Sumerian even had a civilization. See, we thinking that Sumerians taught y'all that they've been around hundreds of thousands of years, but they haven't been around that long. Sumerians weren't even sophisticated at one point. People don't know that. I showed that yesterday. Do I need to break that shit down again? I showed it yesterday where they got all who traded with them and where they got all they civilization from and they got everything from. The Nubians. That's where the Sumerians got their information from, y'all. Yeah, they copied it. Adam, they copied it. It's a fact. I showed you the watch. Let me show y'all, man. I gotta go back now. See, now you got me. Hold on, man. God dang, fuck about. This some crazy shit. I'm finna come back in, man. I done hit some buttons. I don't know what the fuck I done pressed. This shit crazy, man. Hold on. Let me get this shit off of here, man. God damn. Come on, TikTok. Y'all fucking with me today, man. Y'all fucking with me today. Okay. I showed y'all this yesterday. This is the Anunnaki watch. That is a symbol of Mu, man. That is a Mu symbol. You can say a shapeshifter. That is a Mu symbol. Let me show you. This is where this symbol come from right here. This is where that symbol come from on the Anunnaki watch right here. This is where that symbol come from on the Anunnaki watch. This is a moose symbol. And let me show you another one. The Rolex from the reset. Exactly. Let me show you. If I can find it. Here you go right here. That's the Anunnaki watch right there. 3 sections. Symbolical numeral of the land of Mu. Sun. Picture of the sun surrounded by rays. That's the Anunnaki watch right there. That's all it is. Stolen. Stolen. That's all it is, y'all. Right there. Same symbol. Same symbol the mound builders had. Same symbol. And I showed y'all about Enlil yesterday. They were talking about Enlil yesterday with the that he wanted goods from where the Nubians lived at. Now how the fuck not Enlil, but Enki want products from Nubians? That don't make sense. It don't make sense. It shows that he was a real man. It shows that he was not a god. It shows that he was trading with Nubians. I got the receipts. I got the receipts, y'all. Let's go back to this right here. Let's check this out. Mi'kmaq Indians from Maine. These Indians are from Maine. They are part of the Algonquin tribe. Why the fuck they wrote hieroglyphics? They found this language in the when the colonizers got here, the Mi'kmaq Algonquin Indians was writing fucking hieroglyphics, man. Already writing it fluently. Fluently. They are fluently. They didn't learn this shit. This shit was already being written by Indians in Maine, in other places too, but Mi'kmaq Indians, they are part of the Algonquin tribe. And I showed y'all in one of my videos, the Algonquin were black people, were Negroes, were melanated people. Why they writing hieroglyphics? This shit come from here. It been here forever. It been here forever. These people are writing whole fucking books with this type of language in it. That's amazing, man. See, people don't know this type of shit. Mi'kmaq Indian hieroglyphs. Olmec had hieroglyphs. They said they didn't have no language. Mississippian culture had a writing system. They said they didn't have no language. They lying, man. These same signs be on the artifacts. People just don't know what the fuck they be looking at. Same signs. Look at this right here. These are Nubians. These are Nubians right here. Nubian priest, just like Olmec priest, just like Mississippian culture priest, wore the jaguar or the leopard skin. All of them wore all the priests wore the leopard skin. This is Nubians. Olmec's wore it. Mississippian culture wore it. Same shit. Same shit. But I keep telling y'all the Mississippi culture is older though. The Mississippian culture is way older. Let's keep going. I'm going to do Q&A in a minute. Y'all. Just going to ask some questions. What I had this for? Let me check this out. Okay, they say the mound builders a period of more than 5,000 years. People erected and for extended period of more than 5,000 years, the mound builders. Okay, they older than that. They way older than that. But we just gonna take that. We just gonna use that as a stepping stone. 5,000 years ago is older than Egypt. It's older than Egypt, y'all. And this ain't even the real date. But 5,000 years ago, wasn't no Egypt. They tell y'all this shit. Oh, Egypt ain't nothing but probably 4,500 years old, man. These people already had civilizations in America dating back 5,000 years. But they don't want to tell you how really old the mound builders are. Now check this out. Yeah, pyramid in the Gulf of Mexico, that's a fact. That's a fact. They don't want they. All right, let's go somewhere else. Olmec. Look, they say they 1200 BC. They're a little older than that, but that's not relatively that old. They really lying about this right here. They older than that. 12, but they just say what they say on the internet. If they 1200 BC and the mound builders 3000 BC, which one is older? Let's just go off the numbers they give us. Which one is older? The Mississippian culture is older than the Olmecs. They older than the Egyptians. They believed in the same type of ideology. That's what I'm trying to show you. The Mississippian culture is the oldest civilization. Old ass civilization, bro. Mounds in LSU from 10,000 years ago, 11,000 years ago, y'all. Mounds in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So all that shows is there were people building structures in North America before everybody. That's before the Chinese, the Olmec, the Mayans, the goddamn Indonesia, Bosnia, all this. People was here building shit before everybody, which was a civilized. I'm talking in the context of a civilization, y'all. Civilization is burying the dead, got some type of beliefs, matching shit up with the stars. The mound builders are older than everybody. The mound builders are older than everybody. That's a fact. But I'm finna do Q&A, man, because I really just got on here to chop it up with y'all today. I'm finna do Q&A. Did anybody see the what I had put up yesterday about the Anunnaki? See, here go another language. Here go another some more hieroglyphics. This is hieroglyphics in Iowa, just like Egypt. Davenport, Iowa, hieroglyphics just like Egypt. We've been doing this. Hieroglyphics in cuneiform, we've been doing it in America. We've been doing it in America. Yeah, that live I did yesterday about Inca and Enlil and the Nubians. But anybody got any questions? You can get in the box and we can do 2 questions, or I answer them out the comments. Hold on, let me get my chart. Okay. Any questions? What was the belief system? Okay. We got to go back to Mu. For that, Ryan. The belief system, I ain't gonna lie. The belief system was a lot like Christianity, but it had no particular God like Jesus Christ. It believed in, thou shalt not kill and steal. All that stuff still go back to the ancient teachings, but it wasn't no deity, no God, no. The God was the earth, the God was the skies, and it was all about nature and trading goods with your people, and it wasn't about violence. It It was just a peaceful life. It was just nature and peace and living amongst your people. It wasn't no God, wasn't no deities, it wasn't no Inky, it wasn't no Jesus, it wasn't no Buddha, it wasn't no, you see what I'm saying? But they still believed in Earth as the creator. They believe in Earth as the creator instead of a deity or a man. That's what they believed in. The spherical stones. 444 outdoors, what you mean? It was about the underworld and heaven, and it was more about the earth and the sky. It was more about that. It wasn't about really no man as a creator. It was more about the earth created, the sun, the skies created. What are the creation of that marriage? It was about life on earth and the afterlife. So all of that period, the soul, now they built mounds to replicate Orion's belt. It's like sending your soul through Orion's belt to heaven. So the three pyramids or the three mounds, they always shaped it to like guide your soul up to Orion's belt into Orion's nebula, which is the all-seeing eye, to make it's like going to heaven. That's all it really was about. It was more about the afterlife. Everything you really see, a lot of this shit be spiritual stuff about the afterlife. Chia Will, what city you in? So it was us before everything, Cherokee Nation and different tribes. Ryan, I'm going to tell you like this, bro. All these Indian nations got their whole culture from the people who was already on the land. When they came here, mound builders and the descendants of mound builders was already here, Ryan. So if you come across the Bering Strait or wherever, you got here, you see mound builders. You see they already got their own beliefs. They got mounds. They got cities set up. You integrate with those people and learn their culture. You see what I'm saying? You learn their culture. Their culture still carries on through Native Americans today. A lot of it do. Not all of it. But the basic of it comes from the mound builder descendants. And they was here before Native Americans. All that symbolism, all that hero twins and the hero twin story and all the swastika and the cross and the all that, the Ryan's belt and all that come from your people. See, Native Americans. See, I don't preach Native Americans are not from America. They are from America because they were here before colonizers, but we were here before them. So I don't try to disrespect Native Americans because I know they still know. To be honest with you, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all some real shit. See, that's why I don't disrespect Native Americans, because they can disrespect me all they want, but I don't disrespect them because they learned a lot of their culture from the original people. So you got to study that. See what I'm saying? Them the only people left on earth that learned, their ancestors learned from the original people. You got to respect it because our people got separated from the knowledge. They people still attain knowledge from our ancestors of the mound builders, of the cliff dwellers. You see what I'm saying? So you can learn a lot from what they know because the government didn't separate them from from their culture like that. They separated us from the culture because we was fighting back. They just got out the way and took what the government gave them and kept some of their culture from ancient times. We fought, died, got reschooled. You see what I'm saying? So a lot of this shit you got to learn from some Native Americans. You got to learn it from them because it's just common sense. Some of these Native, like okay, I was in Louisiana and I was talking to this Native American guy, and everything he was talking about came from Mu. He knew all the symbolism. He knew all the beliefs, all the afterlife beliefs, because his ancestors mixed in with the original mound builders and they passed this shit down. See what I'm saying? So he still got the information from the horse's mouth. It just came through his ancestors after they got here and learned it. So you can learn a lot from older Native Americans. I ain't gonna say younger ones, but older Native Americans, they still got knowledge from your ancestors, bro. Because the knowledge is on the land mass. You see what I'm saying? The knowledge is on the land mass. If they was here learning from these ancient people, they still know some of this ancient stuff. And he already knew what I was talking about. He was like, bro, you already know your people was the original people in North America. We came here and learned that shit from them. I didn't ask him no questions. I didn't say nothing. That's exactly what he said. See, this is the thing about Ghost Jolly. The Incas, that's crazy because the Incas was around in the 1300s. They had some type of written language, bro. History be telling you that shit. History told you the Nubians didn't have no written language. How the fuck the Nubians and the Olmecs building pyramids, but they ain't got no fucking written language? It don't make no sense, bro. That's a lie. That's a lie. They want you to think they don't have no written language because they don't want you to link up the languages between the people. You can't build no pyramid and not have no language, man. Come on, man. That don't make no fucking sense. It might didn't look like no written language, but they had some type of language they put on something to let the other people know behind them what was going on. See, the world try to teach our people in certain areas didn't have written languages because they want you to think they were uncivilized. They didn't talk to each other. They didn't, Nah, wasn't no. You could say color codes, but at the same time, these people had written language, bro. The 1200s, for sure, was a written language in the 1200s. After Christ, the 1200 AD, they had language, bro. Yeah, we had telepathic abilities in the old days. Real ancient. You see what I'm saying? Not when the Incas and the Mayas was around. It wasn't no hell no. Hell yeah, we spoke Hebrew. We wrote Hebrew too. Bro, listen, bro. Your people wrote Hebrew. Your people wrote hieroglyphics. Your people wrote cuneiform, bro. Your people wrote all the ancient languages. All that shit is found in the mounds. All of it. Cuneiform, Hebrew, and goddamn hieroglyphics. All of it found in the mounds. Old as fuck. Do I think the Bible times was in America? Some of it. Some of it is. Because I say that to say this. The old Bible teachings, I think some of that happened in America. But when they get to talking about Hebrews and slaves and Egypt and the Syrians, and that happened over there. That book, the Bible, is from thousands of years of history, all jammed in one book. See, when they get to talking about splitting the sea and all that, That's American. But when they get to talking about Hebrew slaves, that's Egypt. That's over there. The Bible deep, man. The Bible got, man, so many different age groups in the Bible as a story. That's why it's hard for people to understand it. Because you got to go through thousands and thousands of years of history just to understand what they're saying. Yeah, gopher wood. Gopher wood is from America. That's a fact, DD. That's a fact. Gopher wood is from America. Anybody want to get in the box and ask some questions, ask 2 questions? Or put it in the comments. See, this is the thing about me. I go more off artifacts. I go more off artifacts because I just know that the artifacts, wasn't nobody faking no artifacts way back then. Yeah, I know. Noah's Ark is made out of gopher wood. That's in the Bible. That's a fact. You right, DD. You right. But see, this the thing. Cimarron, appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Do Dallas Fort Worth have mounds? Texas got mounds, but they mowed Texas mounds down a long time ago. One thing about Texas, they history is kind of, Texas kind of different. Texas, they teach their history a little different than like Mississippi and Alabama. Texas mowed everything down. Yeah, they plowed Texas down. They Texas, but I seen LiDAR images of mounds all over Texas, but they mowed them down. They state government wasn't into all that indigenous shit. They wanted the land in Texas bad. So oil fields out there. So if your shit around the oil field, it's getting mowed down. If your mound around the oil field, it's over. It's gone. The people came Mississippi and Alabama too. I mean Louisiana and Alabama too. Yeah. Mississippi and Alabama, you Choctaw Creek, somewhere up in there. Ancient Choctaw, ancient Creek. Because I showed y'all the old mix and the ancient Choctaw and the ancient Creek Indians played the same games. They had the same beliefs, all that. The Native Americans you see today learned from the ancient Choctaws, the ancient Creeks. And they got wiped out. The couple Native Americans left, they didn't want to fight. They got out the way, they laid down. That's why their ancestors still here today. I'm sorry to say it like that, but that's the truth, man. That's why you still see Indians like the Yamasee Indians. They fought. They still got descendants who still know their background and everything because they fought until they couldn't fight no more, but some of their ancestors were still living to teach them that they were Yamasee Indians. Like the Indian chief, the Yamasee Indian, I think his name Sekou. Sekou, his ancestors fought. That's why he still know his background and his lineage. Y'all send me an invite. You want to get up and ask some questions, though. But like I said, man, the Nubians, the more and more I read about the Nubians, because the Nubians are a biblical, they all through the Bible. They just use different names for them. The Nubians civilized that area in Africa, man. It's all in the it's all in the Bible. It's all in the ancient books. It's all everywhere. But they would not tell you that the Nubians came from America. That's the kicker. That's the kicker, y'all. And they civilized the whole Nile River, Mesopotamia, the Indus civilization. They taught all it. All it. All the great teachers in Africa come from the Nubians. So anybody want to get up and ask any questions? Let me invite somebody. Let me see. How can I join? I got somebody coming up. Fishing. What up, bro? Fishing with
Hey,
Tuck.
peace, bro.
Peace, God.
What's good?
I'm just doing 2 questions, man. See what, just chopping it up with the people.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I enjoyed the live show. I learned a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Good info.
Yeah. You checked the one out yesterday?
No, I mean I was busy yesterday. I was in the garden.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah,
saw the one
yeah.
about the Anunnaki yesterday. A lot of people been DMing me about that.
No, I have seen the one I think day before yesterday. About the
Yeah,
Anunnaki and
I
yeah.
still was talking about them though. You're right. I still was on it a little bit.
Yeah, yo, it was tight, man. Cause like I ain't gonna lie, man. I come up on Billy Carson like 2 years ago.
Yeah,
And I was kind of into it, you know, because he
yeah.
was, but when I really started to look at like the tablets and stuff, it's the same people. Like Ancient Enlil, like they the same.
The same people.
Yeah, and it's like that, yo. Most of the time, it's like it's in our face. We just got to really pay attention, you know. And so when I seen that, man, it just clicked for me, dog.
See, this is the thing about Inky and Enlil and Anu and all that. They were created by the Assyrians. The Assyrians are the people who enslaved Hebrews and Jews from Egypt and Nubia, right? So they enslaved. Really, all they teaching is them people are they made themselves gods. I'm gonna say it like that. They made themselves gods after they conquered Egypt. That's where the Anunnaki comes from. And all their beliefs and stuff like that came from Egypt and Nubia, but it goes back farther than Egypt and Nubia. It goes back to the old mix in the mound builders. But they made themselves gods, bro. Inky and Enlil and Anu, all that shit is made up.
Hey, so that Hebrew story don't have nothing to do with us, right?
Yeah, it do.
Oh, it do?
It do.
Okay, could you break that down for me? Because
Let me break it
I
down.
thought we were
Let me
just
break it down.
Olmecs.
The original Hebrews are the mound builders, bro.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna go all the way through it. I'm just gonna go all the way
All
through
right.
it. The oldest Hebrew found in the world was come out the mounds, but they say it's fake. They say somebody plagiarized it and put it in the mound. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even in America, they got Hebrew letters carved on the ground, bro.
Okay.
They got Hebrew. I'm talking about people carved ditches of Hebrew lettering on the ground. I wish I had it in my
Did they
pictures, man.
find something in Oklahoma with like the commandments or something like that?
Yeah, the Ten Commandments was found in New Mexico too, on
Yeah,
stone.
yeah.
On stone. But the first Hebrew was found, the oldest Hebrew wrote on a tablet was found in North America.
Okay.
And then it ended up on the Nile River. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We left here and took that shit over there. See what I'm saying? That's why the Nubians and Egyptians had Hebrew. That's why they were called the original Hebrews, the original Jews. Like, let me show you something.
I got you. All right.
Let me show you something.
So the whole
I have
trans, like, I know the transatlantic, the whole coming from, like, cause they said that 70 AD, I guess when Rome supposedly went through and like killed everybody in Israel or something like that. So that's what I'm trying to figure out, like trying to figure
See,
how that tie in with us.
it all started with the Anunnaki people, the Assyrians, bro.
Okay.
They were the first people to enslave Jews
All right.
or Hebrews. Look right here.
I see it.
A Hebrew musician. You see the locks in his head, right?
Right.
These are the people that the Assyrians took and made slaves. These are the first Hebrews to be enslaved in the world. This is what the Bible talking about.
Right. Okay.
So the Assyrians who made up the Anunnaki are the first people to enslave Hebrews and the real Jews. See what I'm saying? But
Gotcha.
these people came from America before they even got enslaved at all. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
See, people think it's coming out of Africa, but it came from here to Africa. Then, once all that knowledge and building and pyramids went up, people wanted to take over the Nubian and Egyptian area because it had so much culture and so many great buildings and so much knowledge. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the Assyrians were the first people to come in and fight against them. See what I'm saying? Hebrew wasn't the Arabs, nah. The Arabs were the Assyrians. That's what people don't understand. Anunnaki is an Arab, bro. You look at him and tell, bro. Just let me show you a picture. Let me show you. Just look at it, bro. That is an Arab, bro.
Yeah, you can see that clearly. You like
Just
do
look,
the
we
store.
just on common basic sense. Look at the man. This is a Jew man at the gas station, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He like to do the store.
Exactly. Those people are the people who came up with the Anunnaki. These people are the people who enslaved black Hebrews.
Okay, I got you. I got it.
So let's just say, let me break it down a little deeper for you. These people were trading goods with Nubians, right?
Uh-huh.
Before they tried to take over the Egypt Nubian area. They were trading with them. They brought these people clothes. They bought these people gold, silver, wood, show them how to make ships. They taught them everything, bro. So when they got their civilization up and got an army up, now they want to come take over the area they know where all the knowledge, all the goods is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then they took the people and made them dig for gold and copper in Mesopotamia and Babylon. That's where the first Hebrew slaves came from. But you know the Anunnaki story, right?
Yeah.
The Anunnaki story is what? These people made you to dig what?
Gold. Because it's supposed to be the GG, right? Something like that.
They were guys that made people dig gold, right?
So the GG is supposed to be the Hebrews.
The who?
Because they said that the Anunnaki, I guess, made the GG people, whatever.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. All right. I got it.
See what I'm saying now?
Yeah.
They make the story look like they were guys giving these people DNA and knowledge to dig gold. But the real story is they come with the army and took your ass and made you dig gold.
All right. I got it.
What I hate about our people, we thinking about the old story, the made up story.
Yeah.
When the real story is these people enslave your ancestor, your bloodline. See what I'm saying? That's why they still preaching about these people today, because they still on some slaves owner shit. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. Yeah.
So anybody teaching this know the truth, but they just don't. They stick with the alien story because it sounds cooler. It gets your views, clicks, all that shit. But the real story is these people enslaved black Hebrews from Egypt and Nubia. And in real history, Nubian kings fought against these people, bro.
Okay.
taking their people. That's why I was teaching people about Taharka. Taharka put his army together, a black Nubian, to fight these people from taking his people as slaves.
Okay.
That's what it let my people go, let my people free come from. That's a real story. That ain't no bullshit. See what I'm saying?
So they said,
That's
so
why
that was,
that's
so,
real
my
story.
bad. So that wasn't
You are-
Moses who said that. That was the other brother who said that. He said, "Let my
Yeah,
people go."
yeah, that's a biblical thing though. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let my people go came from Nubians.
Okay. All right.
They just put it in the Bible as, some
Yeah.
type of catchphrase. But the first people enslaved were the Nubians. They were the people saying, we going to war with these people. Let my people go. See what I'm saying?
I got you. I got you.
And they
Yeah.
whipped it on us. But these people are made up gods, bro. They made up gods. They got the moose symbol on their wrist.
Yeah, I see that.
That's a moose symbol. They got fezzes on, Rosicrucian crosses. That's Freemasonry. These are some ancient Freemasons, bro. Freemasons took the knowledge from all the great civilizations in the world and hid it. So that's what these people are right here.
All right, man. I appreciate the knowledge, man. 'Cause I was like kind of confused because I'm not gonna cap. I used to be in the Hebrew Israelite camp stuff, whatever. So like I was kind of like, but learning from you and Earth speaking and a lot of people, I had woke up and realized, what I'm saying. And then the thing that I sent you in the email let us know that who we really are, whatever. So like I needed was just to get the clarification of the Hebrew, story to really get understanding.
Yeah. See, this the thing. Our teachers taught us from Africa on out. They didn't teach us what happened before.
Right.
Where the Hebrews came from before they were Hebrews in Africa and Egypt. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Most of the knowledge is starting right in Egypt, right in Nubia. That's where the knowledge starting at. So that's why they teach you the Hebrews always are in Africa. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's where they start teaching the knowledge from Africa. They don't teach the knowledge from where these people came from, where Egyptians and Nubians got their information from, because that information evolved over thousands of years.
Okay.
So Egypt might have, I think maybe 2,000 or 3,000 years, but they got that knowledge from somewhere else. Somebody brought them that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Nubians bought them that. That's a fact. Now everybody know that the Nubians taught the Egyptians.
Right.
The Nubians had ships, gold, copper. They knew how to mine. They were experts with the bow and arrow. You already know where they come from, bro. They were building statues out of spheres like the Olmecs. All that astrology and Orion's belt and serpents kaput and all that come from over here.
Okay.
So let me show you something before you get out of here, Jack. So I can just give you an idea of what I'm talking about.
All right.
If I can find it.
So I know you're looking for. So the Egyptians didn't have Hebrew slaves. It was the Egyptians that was being slaves, right?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. So that was the other part I needed to know too.
They taught you the Egyptians had slaves, but really it was the Assyrians.
Okay.
See, this the thing. This is the thing they don't teach. The Egyptians had people working for them now. The people who built the pyramids were Egyptians and Nubians and all that. They worked together to build that stuff. They wasn't getting slaved to build the pyramids. They worked together to build the pyramids. They taught that it was slaves. You see what I'm saying? So you can't enslave that many people to build them type of structures, y'all. Them people work together. Then for their own kingdom. Then the Assyrians came in and enslaved these people.
I got it.
But that's what happened. They teach Egyptians had slaves, but that ain't true. All the people were working together. They all was under the same culture. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And outsiders came in and made them slaves.
All right, I got it now. Appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it. You just really like really helped me out with something. Appreciate
That's a
that.
good question too, man. I gotta pull up some information on it and show it to people too about the Egyptians. You know, their slave trade thing about the
Yeah,
Egyptians.
because that got to get cleared up. Because you know
They
what I'm
gotta
saying.
get
Yeah, that really got to get cleared. Because they got people around here thinking that we was slaves to Egyptians and all this Esau, all this stuff. It's like, come on, man. Like,
exactly.
yeah,
Exactly. They got to the point where they want to teach us that our own people enslaved our own people, man.
right, yeah.
They want to teach that so bad, but them people just work together, bro. They just work together.
So all right, to get clarification, you got the Lemurians. Then from the Lemurians was the Mississippian. From the Mississippian was the Olmec. Okay,
Yeah.
so now from the Olmec and Nubians, where do the Hebrews come in at, or was it already the Hebrews from the jump?
Hebrews from the start.
All right, that's what I needed to know. All right,
Hebrews from the start. Because that's why I was telling you the mound builders had wrote Hebrew on tablets.
yeah.
Way before it got to Egypt, way before you got talking about Israelites or over there in Africa, it was already written over here in stone. So them people already had the Hebrew knowledge way back from the mound builders. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They didn't want to teach the Hebrew knowledge started in Africa. No.
Right.
It started with the mound builders and it started moving around the earth. Now you got people everywhere with the same type of language and the same type of building knowledge and agriculture and corn and tobacco and Hebrew and see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They put so many labels on it through time that it messed us up because we started thinking that it started here or it started there, but really our people been Hebrews from the beginning of time. You see what I'm saying?
See, I should have knew something when it had said, because the scripture says something about the Hebrews ate the old corn. I should have knew something right then and there about when it said something about the corn. I should have caught on.
Exactly. And you know where the corn from. You
Exactly.
So,
exactly.
like I keep telling people, bro, people be thinking it's all about the pineal gland all the time.
Yeah.
All about enlightenment. Bro, it's about eating in fresh water first, bro. I don't want to read no book if I ain't ate and drunk no water or nothing to drink, bro.
Facts.
I'm finna turn into a savage. I ain't ate nothing. I'm fuck a book. So I can't eat no book. Shawty can't eat no books.
That part, right.
So I gotta go. So agriculture is the first knowledge, bro. We got to learn how to feed us and our people first before we can build a pyramid, before we can build a mound, before we can write Hebrew. We got to eat first.
Right.
So that's the knowledge that was taught first, the agriculture knowledge. So we got to learn. And when you see stuff like the Hebrew ate old corn,
yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got the old, we eating. Now we finna learn the language. Now we finna learn the ancestors talk. But we cannot survive as a people if we don't have no way to eat
right.
And fresh water. See, in ancient times, it was all about agriculture. That's why the corn is so important, bro.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna step down and let somebody else get up here, man. I appreciate the knowledge, dude. I'm still gonna be on the live because you my guy, but I'm gonna step down though.
Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate that information on the email too, man.
Yeah. Hey, if you can do a lesson on that too, I mean, because
I'm still going through it.
Be heard too.
It's deep.
Huh?
I'm going through it. I got you. I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna tag you in it too.
Okay, I appreciate it.
No problem, bro.
Yeah.
Gaddy, what up, man? You want to get up here? let me find up.
Yo.
Yo, how you doing, bro?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. How you doing, man?
Man, one thing I want to tell you, boy, you a bad motherfucker. I ain't never told a person on TikTok they are a bad person, boy. You bad.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, bro.
and look, I want to start off by saying, right, just one thing. One thing.
Yeah.
You are a great researcher, boy. Like,
Yeah, man.
if they put you on Capitol Hill, right, nigga, the shit over with. Like, the Constitution is over with, boy. Like,
Yeah,
boy, you fat.
I got some shit about the
Nigga.
Constitution right now. I got some shit about the Constitution right now, really. I just ain't got around to messing with it.
No, but what one thing you have to understand is what I'm about to say to you, right? That the way you explain this shit is so. Boy, look, I don't know. I tell my girl, right? I tell my girl, right?
Yeah.
I say, babe, I don't know if this nigga fat, you fat, baby. I love you, but damn, this nigga. This nigga right here.
Man, yesterday.
This nigga right here.
Yesterday, I was going through, now that Michael Jackson video you dropped fucked me up, too. Now, that video fucked me up. About Michael Jackson, he wasn't alive when they were shooting all that other stuff with Oprah and stuff like that. That video you did about Michael Jackson, I was tripping.
Hey, you know what though? Hey, you know what? I got so much, but TikTok blocked me because it's you know what? It's kind of like I can't be me.
Yeah, me too. I got sometimes, bro.
Huh?
You gotta dumb yourself down sometimes. They don't let you just go crazy on here.
But I can't do it though, cause you my inspiration. You my inspiration. Nigga, you my inspiration. I can't do it. I can't be me without, like, you are my Achilles heel. Achilles heel.
Appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that, man. Like I say, I try to research the stuff all the way down where I can show it to people and they can understand where I'm coming from with it, what I'm trying to get to. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people talk about stuff and they don't never show the receipts. You see what I'm saying? You got to show the people with the receipts, man.
But the way you do it is so motherfucking fine.
Yeah.
I be want to bring you on my team, bro. That we need to be a team, bro. Me and you, we need to team up and do something.
Let's do it, man. Me, you, and they throw Earth Speaks in there. Let's just go hard, bro. Rashad Poole, what up, bro? How you doing, bro? Yeah, man. It's all about. Sometimes when I do like the videos and shit, I try to make you think about it. I don't give you all the information. I just want to spark the interest, you know, and so you can go search it yourself, and then I do some videos like this.
No. I think you don't understand what I'm saying. I think you don't understand quite what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to tell you is that whoever you are or what you are, that nigga, boy, you dangerous to me. You dangerous to me, nigga. I ain't never had a nigga spark my brain like you, nigga.
What was the information that sparked you up, bro? Like
all right. Watch this. Look, watch this. Look, I'm gonna say it like this. Watch this. That look, watch this. The way you do it, right? Yeah. You bring up the receipts, and you bag the receipts, then you further receipts, and then you say, "We know now the truth." Like, oh, that slogan, my nigga, that slogan is dangerous, nigga. That slogan. Hey, that slogan is I thought get in here was dangerous, but we know the truth now. It's dangerous, nigga.
Yeah, we know the truth now. Yeah, trademark that shit, bro.
Yeah, you better, hey, nigga.
Yeah, we know the truth.
You better, nigga.
I'm working on some hoodies and shit now, man.
You better, nigga.
Wait, hold up.
Every side up in here, man.
Hold up.
Follow my dog, man.
Somebody's been lying. Yeah.
You gotta get your slogan together, bro. You gotta come with the slogan.
Hey, you gotta have a slogan.
Yeah, every good spokesperson gotta have a slogan, man.
Hey, now I'm gonna tell you. One time I did a video, right, and I started my shit out. I was like, "Yo, somebody's been lying."
Yeah.
But I ended it with one of yours, right? So I dropped all my receipts, and then I ended it with a video of yours, and then it was like, "We know the truth now." And I was like, "Yo, that's a cold ass fucking little You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, the shit
Hey,
kicked.
my nigga. Hey, you another one. I didn't even know you was in here. You
Yeah, I just
another
put him in
one.
there. I just put him
Hey,
in
I
You
there.
seen Gaddy
another
and I was
one.
like, let me get
See,
in
we
here.
gotta talk to each other, man, because you know sometimes people gotta hear this type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I watched both of y'all videos and I'm like, damn. Let me go.
But Gaddy, your work ethic. I need your work ethic, Gaddy, because your ass be dropping. I be like, this nigga dropping all day. I can't drop like that. I gotta drop like once a day, maybe twice on a good day.
Hey, you know what it be though? Let me tell you
Yeah.
the truth, G. For the first time, I'm gonna tell everybody the truth, and I'm gonna bless you with the knowledge, right?
Yeah.
What you doing is that actually going against Washington D.C., bro. And I know it seems real. I know you like, it don't seem important. It don't seem important.
You're right.
But what you doing is you bringing receipts, and you like, we need to close down TikTok. Close this TikTok down for this nigga. Close TikTok down. Close TikTok down, nigga.
Bro, I get a lot of DMs saying that, bro. They want to shut this shit down because of people like you. I get a lot of DMs of people telling me that. I ain't gonna lie, bro. But I just really hate that we got all this knowledge about how long our people been here, and it's not acknowledged in America at all, bro. Like it's not acknowledged that we just got here or something, and I hate that, bro. And the government be really on it.
Hey, it's the black pastors. It's these black people's black nobility. Let me tell you something. White peoples cannot take up our land without black people, G.
Yeah.
And that's what we figured out. We did a cut short to saying how these white peoples, I'm sorry, how these white peoples keep taking over our land. It's these niggas. These niggas are the problem. It's these niggas.
What people don't understand is the black nobility was already built before they even got to America. So they was already on top of this shit before they got
No.
I
Listen.
don't know what it is.
Listen.
Hold on, Gaddy. Hold on. There's some crazy echo on them shit. Y'all don't hear it?
Yeah, it was some echo. Yeah, bad echo.
Hard to hear what y'all were saying.
But yeah, what I was saying was the black nobility was already strong and powerful before they even came to America. That's what people don't understand, man. So when they got here, this was a cakewalk for them because the indigenous people did not know none of that type of knowledge that they was putting down. You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference.
No. Can I reiterate what you're saying?
Yeah.
All right, let's just say, right? Let's just stop and take our time.
Yeah.
18. Oh no. Let's just say Dr. Martin Luther King, Indian Peace Treaty, right?
Yeah.
1964, 19. It says Indian. We all clear see this shit. We all clearly see this shit, right?
I did a video about that on my last page. Mm-hmm.
Huh?
I did a video about that on my last
All
page.
right. Now watch this. Jesse Jackson, NAACP, come behind and say, "Oh no, we need to be called African American." And the word African American is not even applied to us, right? Right? So how does it apply to us? It doesn't. That's why birth certificates, IDs, it's a misnomer. So a misnomer applied to us because white people's coming from Africa. That's what right? So now we got to go back to the Bible. The word freeman is in the Bible.
Yep.
And a lot of people don't know the word freeman and the Bible is a diary. So we got to think about it. Let's just stop and think about it. Why was it called the freeman? Think about it. No, technically think about what I'm saying. It's a contract. The Bible is a contract. Why is we call the five civilized freemen? Who the fuck in the day right now gonna be called a freeman in the Bible?
Exactly. Right.
Yes, the Bible is a freedman. Boy, get your goof ass, boy. 400 years a slave. So now you were like, all
Hey,
right,
damn, that's crazy that you say the Bible's a contract. Because if you read the Book of Demonology by King James, you'll see that it breaks down contract law.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been telling people in my lives, like, yo, the Book of Demonology is contract law. It talks about trust and everything. And I was
Exactly.
like, yo, so once you get the Book of Demonology and you get the Bible and you read those together, you realize that like this shit was all
but
about war.
but look, what you're saying is the court. The courts always tells you, put your hand up in the Bible that you solemnly tell the truth and the truth, whatever was said. That's the first thing the court system do. Like, damn, nigga, that's the first thing you do. As soon as you, bro, everybody come in the courtroom right now and say that same bullshit.
This is what I was saying to y'all about that. All of that started over there. They
Facts.
bought that over here.
Facts. They had a plan. They
They
had a
like
whole plan.
they bought the court system, the splitting the states up, different counties, paying taxes on your land, paying taxes on your car tag. All that is European ideology. All of it. That's why they say America is the new Babylon. They done this in Babylon first, the same thing they doing over here. If you go read about Babylon, it's the same thing. Different states, taxes.
But what we not realizing about Babylon, right?
Yeah.
Babylon is the last place of Egypt, right? So if we do E1B1 with our bloodline with the pharaohs, that's what we are, right? We cannot like distinguish between Babylon and us. We cannot distinct. We cannot get right.
This
No
the
matter
thing.
what, like, oh,
This the
we
thing
get
now.
away from it.
You right, but you missing something. Babylon ain't us. Babylon is a Syrian.
But the bloodline, we talking about
The bloodline
bloodline,
ended with the
blood.
bloodline. The
Wait,
bloodline.
wait, wait, wait. The bloodline is E1B1. You
Yeah,
cannot be like, oh, what is blood? Blood means,
that's
you
Egyptian though.
know,
That's the last bloodline with it though.
there you go. So we
Yeah.
cannot get rid of it.
Don't say not Babylon, Egyptian. Babylon and Egypt and Nubia was fighting against each other, bro. Babylon are the first people to take Nubian Hebrews as slaves and Egyptian Hebrews as slaves. Babylon and the Assyrians. That's where the Anunnaki come from.
And that's why I love
Yeah,
you,
the
because you,
Sumerians and
why I
the
love you.
Assyrians came together and formed Upper and Lower Babylon.
What'd you say now, Rashad?
The Sumerians and the Assyrians,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
came
exactly.
together and formed Upper and Lower Babylon, and
There
then
you go. Now you know
that's how
who the
the
Assyrians are, don't you?
facts, and that's
But
how
who? But
that's where
watch
They
the
this.
were.
Ten
Watch.
Commandments and all that shit came from.
But watch this. Who are the Syrians? Us.
They not
They
us.
took. They. No. Listen to what I'm saying. Who are the Syrians? They reversed our language. They reversed our language. That's what
Uniform.
they did.
Uniform, right? Rashad.
You want me? You want me to
I didn't
explain?
hear what you said.
Let me ask y'all a question, man. Okay. Like
It's
we're talking
all a
about,
fucking game, bro. It's all a
it's all
game
the
that
game.
we.
But you gotta understand the Assyrians and the Mesopotamians and Babylon and all that shit is the reason the world the way is fucked up today. They are the first people to put the Freemasonry, steal the knowledge, enslave the people down on the earth. So, like I keep telling people about Sennacherib, who was an Assyrian Babylonian king who took Hebrew Jews as slaves from Nubia in Egypt. Them not your people.
Nah, I can agree with all that because when you read the
How
Bible,
you
when
feel about it?
you see the Bible timeline, right? So it lets you know that there's all these other kingdoms that exist in the world, right? And then the Assyrians and the Sumerians come together to create Babylon. So it's like, who are all these other original people all around the world during the Bible timeline, right?
Yeah.
And they say that the people that are surrounding these towns are the
Hey,
original people.
wait.
Bro, let me say something. Let me say something
Hey, look.
right quick before you get started. Rashad, you ever heard of the Indus civilization?
Valley and this,
Indus Valley.
yeah.
Them Nubians, bro.
Wow. So when you say Nubians, you ain't talking about like our idea of a Nubian.
When I'm talking about Nubians, I'm talking about immigrants to Africa from America.
There we go. Okay. No, I'm just all right. We're on the same page because I got documentation that shows American settlements in Africa before there's any documented ships that sailed here, right? And it's one of my next videos that I'm working on, right? And I'm breaking down like the American influence on Africa, right? Because they try, huh?
We are Africa.
Well, what let me
give you something.
Trying to say is like our influence on what we call Africa today, right? I don't know how to explain it because you about to tell us something different. You about to tell us
I'm about to tell
about
you,
information.
I'm about to tell you real history. This the thing, bro. What do you know about Nubians? They wore the feather, right?
Right.
They were experts with the bow and arrow, right?
Indeed.
We on the same page with that, right?
Oh yeah, I'm hearing everything you're saying.
Bow and arrow, American. Feather, American.
Yeah.
Corn, American. I can show you Nubian queens with corn, bro. That's American. They were expert traders. They traveled the world. Even the Assyrians said they traded with the Nubians who had gold, silver, marble from all over the world. Even the Assyrians, I can show you documents with the Assyrians saying that. The Nubians came from America to Africa and civilized that whole
Hey, look, listen. Listen.
All that.
If I never do another live with you, bro, you are the realest nigga I ever met without meeting you.
Well, okay. Let me take it back one time just to put a thought on y'all mind. North American mounds, we all know those were trading centers, right? We on the same page with that, right?
Yeah, I'm still in agreement. I wouldn't say all the mounds, but I would say
not all the mounds, not all the mounds, but there's most like Poverty Point is a trading center. We can agree on that.
Right. Because some of them are observatories and all kind of things.
Yeah. See, some are observatories, some are burial, some are trading mounds, right? We can agree on that.
100%. We on the same page.
Okay.
That's why they don't want us talking to each other.
Exactly, bro. The Nubians were seamen. They were sailors, bro. They were the first sailors, bro. The Assyrians said it in their own text that the Nubians had the biggest sea ship. They had sea ships, not no boat, sea ships. They brung stuff to the Nile River. They brung stuff to the Arabian Sea. They were just like we traded in ancient times on the mounds. We made ships after we evolved and went to Africa and traded with them too. They didn't have a lot of this stuff. They didn't have, you know why the Assyrians made Hebrew slaves? Because they were experts at digging copper and gold, bro. The mound builders got copper and gold all in their mound because they were expert miners. That's why they wanted the Hebrews to be slaves, because they were experts at digging gold. But the Anunnaki story is telling you they created you to dig gold. No, y'all enslaved our people to dig gold. That's the Anunnaki broke down in
Let me tell you something else that's a crazy coincidence when you say like experts at mining and all that stuff.
Yeah.
right? So you know how in Africa they have all these nomadic tribes, right, that go around and they look for water and stuff like that, right?
Exactly.
So in America, right, they had to create laws to make it illegal for our people to find water under the ground. But it's like if we came from Africa or whatever the hell y'all trying to say we came from, how did we get over here and then we just start finding water under the ground? And we become experts to the point where people are paying us, white, black, or indifferent, are paying us money to find water on their land because we mastered this craft you know what I'm saying? You can't tell me we came from Africa and we doing that shit now.
Who found all the freshwater springs in America? Why are the mounds built right by the freshwater springs?
You know what I'm saying? We
That's
did that.
That's the same thing we're talking about. We've been doing it forever. We've been doing it forever, bro. But it started.
We just gotta pay attention to the details because these people, you know what I'm saying? You can only lie so much, but you know how they say the devil's in the details, right?
Yep.
But if the devil's the hangman of God, right? Whatever you think God is to be, then that means God's in the details too. We just got to start paying more attention. Exactly. The truth is in the details.
It's all in the details, bro. It's all in the details. It be small stuff. You're right. I found a lot of information just off the smallest things, bro.
Hey, look, that's the hardest part though, because when you read it, you got to actually read, because you if you start skimming too much, you're gonna skip over a lot of good information that they put. Like one sentence can change everything you ever knew if you just read correctly. You skip a page.
I'm gonna show you something I found years ago, bro, just by reading it and going through something right quick. Let me show you this right here. That's Taharka. He's a Nubian king, right? Now let me show you something. Now look what they said about him. And this stuff's so important because it shows you the real history of all this stuff. Let me find that again. Right here. Now this ain't it. Damn. It shows you all the history of this stuff, man. And it's biblical at the same time. That's what's crazy about it.
That picture
it's in the Bible.
What was that, like some coordinates in the sky?
No, that wasn't the right thing right there. I was finna show you what it said about Taharka. If I can find it again. These real people now, these ain't no made up, these real people who actually live. 1 second. I got so many receipts up in here, man. I can't find nothing no more. I got to get rid of some of this stuff. But it'd be hard to get rid of because it go with other things. You know what I'm saying?
I go through my phone every day like I'm about to get rid of some shit. And then as soon as I do, I start finding something that I had from 2 months ago that goes with something I just found yesterday.
Exactly.
Let's erase everything. I got to go through this shit.
Phone just overloaded. All right, I'm almost there. Let me see. Y'all follow Rashad Poet, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Y'all follow him ASAP. Let me see.
I think people should follow all of us, man. Like, you know, and I think hey, look, don't have no biases, y'all, and just follow all of us because we all talk about similar shit, but we all talk about different things, and we all have our different way of putting it. Like, if you listen to me and then We Know the Truth Now and Gaddy, I'm not too sure who Fishing is, no disrespect, but if you listen to our different videos and, you know, all y'all, like, y'all put all the information together, like, that's like shit.
See, it's always different point of views that can go together to make it what it's supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? Now check this out. Egypt's African kings were great. Taharka prevented Sennacherib the Assyrian from taking Jews as slaves. These are the people who came up with the Anunnaki, bro.
Hey, can I chime in this one time? Just for the one time.
Yeah.
Can I chime in for the one time?
Go ahead.
All right. So one thing I realized that we the only peoples that will be written out of history. No matter what you say, is North America. Even our so-called history leaders, civil rights leaders talk about Africa. Everybody would talk about Indonesia and everybody, but us, we are the only peoples that provided with inventions and everything, and everybody will write us out of history. And I come to one conclusion, right? Yeah. One conclusion, that history started with us. Like, how you gonna write everybody out there that invented the light bulb? Nigga, the light bulb is in North America, but over 50 countries.
It's by design.
Right? So how you gonna say that the open heart surgery that's so-called in America now in Africa? You got to be the most dumbest. Like, if you the most civil rights leaders, you got to be the most dumbest motherfuckers that ever roamed the earth. You're not even from North America. You can't be from you can't be from here that you be like, oh, hi, that fuck North America and indigenous peoples. They did nothing. Like, that's what they saying. They saying we did nothing.
Hey, when I think about civil rights,
now you have to be the most stupidest person on earth to say that we believe in these white peoples, that these white people saying that the Jewish peoples, all right, that they the most popular peoples on earth, that they ain't invent shit. How the niggas ain't invent shit? Not one thing on earth, but they the children of God. Yep. And Jesse Jackson, NAACP, gonna tell you literally in your face, oh, I don't recognize shit y'all done, but let's just say that you African American. Damn, you got to be the hoest ass niggas on a fucking place of the planet. You have to be the most bitch ass nigga that ever roamed the planet.
Started in 1988, man. That's started.
But you have to be the most bitches ass nigga. You telling your baby mama you ain't shit. You telling your kids you ain't shit. You telling your motherfucking ancestors you ain't shit. You telling everybody they ain't shit, right? But then you look towards the Chinese and we discovered mathematics. Nigga, bitch, we discovered mathematics. You have to be the most bitches ass nigga that ever roamed the fucking earth. Your motherfucking ancestors are shit. You have to be the most bitches nigga that ever roamed the fucking earth.
You already know how people took all this stuff to China, man. That's a fact. Chinese DNA is based off black people DNA. They already done.
No. Fuck the DNA. Yeah. We invented everything.
Yeah, we invented.
They're the one that's catching up. They're the one catching up.
I'm saying we took the knowledge to China, to Buddha.
No. They took the knowledge in 1992. Remember they saying that we gonna take the business over there to China and we gonna teach them and they gonna do it for a low amount of us. Yeah. They ain't want to do it with us. Yeah. That was free. America gonna have to be broke. America's the richest country in the earth.
Hey, look, the issue is nobody talks about the Dutch East Indian Company and the British East Indian Company. Wait, hold on, Gaddy.
No. We're not gonna go that route. The route is that if we invented it, if we invented everything, why would you take everything to China to invent it for free?
Because
that's the question.
Those companies went to Asia, they found out how they could handle them people. And they found out they could handle them people way easier than they could handle us. Yeah. That's the same thing that happened in Mexico with the Chinos to slaves. They found
all right. So wait. Watch this. What? So why would they not gain the people's control, which is us, and we invented it, and they brought us down to zero, which we invented it.
Because, man, if they keep us involved, then we're gonna outgrow them. They gotta take our inventions, give it to other people, make it seem like they created it, so the other people will look at them like the gods, right? But if they use us to further our inventions that we're inventing ourselves, then we're gonna overpower them just with our minds, just
All
like
right,
we
all right,
thought.
all right, all right. So watch this. So let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question personally, brother. You personally, don't nobody else say nothing. Just you personally. Why? Right? Listen to what I'm about to tell you. So why Native Americans get land back and we don't get our inventions back?
Because Native Americans never got their land back. They just got some land, and
So why we
they
don't get
only.
our
Hey,
inventions
look,
back?
but look at the land they have,
No,
right? So,
listen to what. No. Stay on the fact of what I'm telling you. Why we don't
all
get
right,
our
all right,
inventions back?
man, because we would
I
rule the
know why.
world.
I know why.
They would have to tell us we're from here. They would have to tell us we created everything. They would have to tell us we run the world. They would have to tell us we're the greatest minds in the world. They would have to tell us we created math, science, astronomy,
All right then.
astrotheology.
All right then. So our civil rights leaders, our church leaders are the fucking problem. These niggas are the
Hey, look,
fucking devil.
no,
These niggas
but we
are the
gotta
fucking
remember,
devil.
we're the problem for not listening because they told us a long time ago that they separated the church from the state, and we thought the state was like the land or something. But state really means the condition of the people. So when the church said we're separating church from state, they said we're separating ourselves from the condition of the people. So if y'all come to us for anything, it better be about praying and giving us money because we don't care about your plight. We just told y'all separate church from state. So the
And
fact
you
that
know
we
what? And
didn't
you know
listen.
what? And you know what? I agree 100%. I swear to God, bro. I ain't never agree with nobody on TikTok, but I agree with you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Exactly.
I'm a realer nigga than we know the truth now.
Oh,
Hey, nah, but for real, that's the issue. We gotta really pay attention because I think that they tell us the truth too much, and I think the issue is we just don't pay attention, or we don't know what words mean a lot of times. So they can say a lot of things
Hey,
to us, and it
look,
goes straight over our head.
here go another secret. Here go another secret. I'm about to blow everybody mind, bro. I'm about to blow everybody mind right now. Hey, remember C-Pan? C-Pan News. Do everybody remember C-Pan News?
yeah, C-SPAN, yeah.
C-SPAN.
Yeah. That was the only news that was the contract to that anything they make or whatever law they make that we cannot, right? Technically, I'm not saying it right, but listen to what I'm saying and hear me out, right? CPAN News was a law that they did in the 1920s. They said that we need to let the American peoples know that we need to write a law, and these peoples need to understand that when we make a law and we put it in the air, right? They either can take it or not take it, right? We had no way to say that no, we don't want it. TikTok is a C-SPAN. Now we can only say we don't want it. This is why they want to get with her because this is the new C-SPAN.
Yeah. Too many people are talking to each other. Too many people
Right.
are
So
getting the
now
same ideas. Too
C-SPAN.
many people are
So C-SPAN
uniting.
in Washington D.C. is not the C-SPAN back in the 1920s because we cannot call Washington D.C. They don't pick up the phone. We can be like, no, we don't want it. No, we don't. Right now, I'm about to show you something that's cold as hell. Remember the digital dollar? What happened to the digital dollar? No, we not taking it. So now they like, oh shit, C-SPAN. Oh shit, no, they not taking the digital dollar. What happened? No, what happened to the digital dollar? Cause we not taking that shit. We the C-SPAN. No, nigga, the C-SPAN ended in 1998. What a lot of people don't understand. Because C-SPAN was specifically wrote in the law.
They don't want us on here doing all this talking and getting the same.
That's why C-SPAN. That's why C-SPAN was in the law that says that if we make a law and we put in the C-SPAN, it's law. Now TikTok is C-SPAN. No, we don't want it. That's over with. A lot of people don't know C-SPAN was really a law that says that if nobody call in, because they don't pick up the phones, right? You can call any state government, they don't pick up the phone, right? Let's be real. They don't pick up the phone.
This is the thing you got to understand about the government, Gabby. They criminals, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So TikTok is C-SPAN.
Our people.
TikTok is a remnant of C-SPAN.
Our people are trying to negotiate with criminals, bro. You cannot negotiate with criminals. Because when you try to do paperwork or any other thing, all they got to do is change the law, and which makes your paperwork not worth a damn. See what I'm saying? So you can't deal with criminals by doing this stuff the right way. That's what people don't understand about the government. The mob said that they learned their criminal tactics from the government. That's a fact.
Hey, that's the truth. That's why I brought up the book of demonology earlier when it talks about contracting. Like, yo, there's no way that a paper is going to get you out of any of this shit. It's a damn lie. And anybody that's telling you paperwork is going to save you is lying to you. The only thing that they could say is, yo, paperwork is a Band-Aid until we get our shit together. But if they say this is a freedom package and this will get you free, it's not the truth. Every time you sign something, you're dealing with, however people call it, but in my book, if you sign something, you're dealing with the devil immediately. That's it. There's nothing else to it.
They can put wordplay in it. They can put wordplay in the paperwork to make you be signing something that you don't even know you're signing. That's how they play it.
Exactly. And if you got to sign a contract with anybody, if you got to sign these deals and all these things, that means it's formed on the basis of no trust. So that means God ain't involved. You know what I'm saying? If I do a deal with We Know the Truth Now, right? If I meet him and we just cool, anything I ask him to do or he asks me to do, right? We don't have to sign nothing. It's off the strength of I trust that, I know we're gonna do the right thing, because that's just what's going on. We don't have to sign contracts. But when you sign it, that means you're dealing with somebody that that means you're dealing with the devil, because I don't trust you. I need you to sign this so that you don't try to screw me over.
See, this is the thing. This just to get down to like the ultimate goal, Rashad, really, bro, is to prove we are indigenous, and then we take that to them, right? That's the ultimate goal. So I've been thinking about really going to the Smithsonian, bro, like protesting it, like have our own scientists, have our own everything. We need to get the samples of these ancient mound builders and stuff like that. And once we prove that, we can take that to them with the broken treaties, because they broke over 500 treaties of the land, bro. So that's the way I'm kind of looking at it now. I don't think we can go about it as of no paperwork. I think we got to go about it as a collective unit. Let's check the DNA of these ancient people with the people of the day. If it match, then we go to the Supreme Court with the paperwork, with the broken treaties, and y'all got to make something happen. Like,
hey, facts.
That's the only way I can see it could be done, because land allotments and allodial titles, they criminals. They're not gonna respect it, bro. To be honest with you, they criminals.
Truth. And to be honest, there's a law. There's a law. I don't know the law on the top of my head right now, but trust me.
Wait. I'm answering for you.
For who?
They gave us plots of land. You know what a plot means? A burial site. So when you give us a plot of land, nigga, that's a burial site, nigga.
Imagine that. You get a plot of land and then you put a house on it and get a mortgage.
But you have that word plot. The plot means.
Hey, look, plot. You also have to hear the word mort. I'm telling you. And all I'm saying, Gaddy, is it all goes together. Plots and mortuaries, mort. You know what I mean? Hey, OG American, he has this document that he sent one time to me, and I seen it, and it was about like how the Native Americans, they're in control of, like, you know, the finds, right? So they might have archaeologists go to their sites, but they have representatives that go and that are involved in everything, right? So we have to use our common sense, right? So if they're finding a bunch of bones, right, and they're testing the bones, right, and they say, oh, we found a bone that matched. So what are they doing with all the bones that aren't matches?
Yeah.
Right? If you go to a site and you find 50 people, 50 unalive people, right? And you test all of them, and they say, we found a skull that matches the Native Americans. All right, that's cool. You found 50 bodies, though. So what happened to those other 49 skulls?
They hide them under the Smithsonian.
Exactly. So when we go to them, this is the kind of information that you know, based on what you're saying, this is the kind of stuff that we have to bring to the table too. Like, yo, y'all found one skull, so where are the other 5,000 that you
You're
found?
exactly
Because
right.
that was a whole village.
That's why it's so important when I you know, I used to start out doing all that mound evidence with the bodies and with the artifacts. See, I know specific mounds just by me doing research that I want them people to give me a sample of. Moundville, Poverty Point, Watson Break, Cahokia, Adena Mounds. These are certain places with the same ideology that Egyptians got. We know them people were there. They took the mounds, 7-foot tall giants and all this. Grave Creek in West Virginia. So I'm gonna have a list of all it. If this ever come to pass, I need samples from these people because I know what I done studied that showed me that these people are our ancestors, bro, or people of our, you know, melanated people. So that's a great point. You gotta have the right, you gotta know what you're looking for when you pull up to do that. You know what I'm saying? You're right, Rashawn.
Exactly. That's the thing, because we know they're liars. I feel like we got to start treating this shit like a relationship. It's a bad one, right? But when you get cheated on by your ex, by your girlfriend or your boyfriend, people, when y'all go to question them, y'all have all the receipts, right? Because you know they're gonna lie. But you have their lies already in your mind so that you can counter that shit. You know, when you're like, yo, what were you doing yesterday? They're like, I was at the mall. Then you be like, you pull out that text message. That's how we gotta hit them.
Listen. They took our ancestors to Egypt. What's done below as, you know, the Masonic, right? So they took our ancestors to Egypt and put our ancestors in a museum. So what you gonna do?
You saying they took some of the like pharaohs from here and they took them over there? That's what you're saying.
Yeah, because they're saying
Yeah.
Watch
this. No. Wait. We can have an argument, but when they dug our ancestors up, because the same thing is below, up top, as the Masonic, they took our ancestors and put them in a museum. What we gonna do?
A lot of them still here too.
No, we get that. We get all of that. But what we gonna prove when they put our ancestors in the museum? They smart. They know what the fuck they doing. They know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
They know the fuck they doing.
This is the thing about this. That's why I said we need samples from these pharaohs and these. But see, I put up a video about the dude in Atlanta got the same bloodline with Ramses II, right? That shows that the bloodline was here the whole time. How the hell is an Egyptian bloodline all through America with different people? Because the bloodline started here. But see, you got to get independent scientists and some samples from certain pharaohs and kings and mound builders to show that. That's the only way we're going to be able to do that, bro. That's the only way. Anything other than that, we're going to be speculating forever. You see what I'm saying? We got to make a move on that, bro.
Hey,
what y'all feel about that?
Hey, look, I feel
But
like
hey,
how do we
listen,
get in that kind of
listen.
position?
We
You know
can
what I'm saying?
wait.
That's
Hey,
Hey,
wait,
wait, hold on,
wait,
gang,
wait,
hold
wait,
on,
hey,
nah,
brother,
because
brother,
like
brother, hey, brother,
we can ask all these questions and
hey,
shit, but
brother,
how
brother,
do we get in?
hey,
How do we get
brother.
that shit
Before
in
you
our hands?
say one word,
Hold
hey,
on, daddy,
brother,
daddy,
hey,
daddy,
brother.
give me 1
Before you
minute, give me
say
1
one
minute.
word,
This how we gonna do it. This how we gonna do it. We gonna get together and put a march on the Smithsonian. I already have our independent scientists there, and we gonna post up until they produce.
in motion.
That's the
Thank
only
God.
thing we can do, bro.
I
We got
like
to
that
pull up
idea.
united to do
Fuck
it. We got.
In
the White
motion.
House.
Thank
Fuck
God.
marching in D.C. around in
We going to the
circles, in
Smithsonian
squares.
first.
We need to start marching to museums.
In
Hey, look,
motion.
they showed us
Thank
what to do
God.
in the Black Panther movie, bro. Hey, look, I don't care what nobody says,
In
man. The teachers in all
motion.
these
Thank
movies,
God.
bro. We need to go in there. We need to do exactly what's the name dude from Black Panther did when he was in there. He was like, "Yeah, y'all stole this shit," and then they just, you know what I mean? But we need to go in there and grab some shit. But how do we do that? How do we do that
No, we
without
gonna
them sending the National Guard
we
immediately?
gonna go there. We gonna go there like we got some fucking sense at first. Okay, this is what we want. We deep outside the Smithsonian. We want samples from these lists of bones that we know y'all took long time ago. If y'all don't give them to us, that's when we not going nowhere. That's when we own the lawn, barbecuing. Y'all get to y'all produce us what we get from these ancient people. Once we get the DNA tested out for that, we can move on into the other, like the courts and all that type of stuff. But we got to prove the bloodline of the people with the people here today, man. We got to do that first. But that's the only way. We got to pull up in numbers at the Smithsonian. That's the only way.
Damn, man, that's it. Like, shit. But how? Okay, so that's cool. I like that idea. So my next question, like critically thinking, is how would we confirm that they're giving us exactly what we're asking for? You know what I mean? Like, if we ain't in
That's a
there,
great question.
you know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna be like, oh, okay, go grab a chicken leg. I mean, they're gonna be like, yo, go
That's a
grab any
great.
bone you can
You
find.
right. You right. And I thought about that. We got to go in with our people, in some kind of way, some kind of how, be there when they give us these samples, man. We got to be in there with these people hands on. That's why I said we got to hire some type of scientists to go in there with some of our people and get them samples, bro. Now you right, they could switch the samples out, but at least we trying. See what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, that's the thing, man. We look. I don't want nobody to ever feel like they're defeated, right? But we are in a tough spot, and
yeah,
it's
we
important for us to know how tough the spot is because we have to
we
think.
down 70 points now.
Yeah,
We down 70.
hey, look, we down 70 points in the fourth quarter, my G. We trying to figure
We
this shit
down.
out.
It's a long shot, but it's a shot. You see what I'm saying?
Facts. Hey, the
It's a
only
long
thing
shot.
is, man, it's possible, bro. Everything's possible, and you know, I don't feel like the world's ever seen us ask these questions before to
They
this
have.
extent, right? You know what I'm saying? Like even the there was a bunch of movements, but nobody's ever started asking the questions we're asking, right?
Exactly.
So I just think we need to get our questions to the right people, and and the world will see how these people react to us asking the right questions, being in the right places, talking to the right people, and having the right demeanor. Like when you said we got to handle it correctly, I agree. Like we got to be on some real shit with it. Like it can't be like, yo, we kicking in the doors, because if we do that,
that ain't what we coming for.
that
See,
shit's going down bad.
it's going down bad. But this the thing I see. We come, like I say, I was gonna come up with some kind of way people can donate to. Like I said, I've been talking to a couple of scientists, our people, right? I've been talking to them already myself. I already started this process and getting some numbers of how much it's gonna take to pay him to come with us to do this. You know what I'm saying? So we independently get our own scientists and we go in there and tell them, look, this is our scientist. We want him and a couple of more trustworthy people to go with you to get these samples off these ancient bones that were found here. He the one gonna test them so we can get our own information or DNA information on who these people really were. You see what I'm saying?
I see.
But like you said, they could switch it, but at the same time, I believe they're still doing something to try to get to the information, bro. I feel like I gotta do something to get to the information.
This is what I think is happening. All right. So you heard about I'm about to ask you if you heard about it. I know you have the LiDAR system, right? Where they have you know what I'm saying? So boom. I feel like they're going and they're finding all these sacred places right now, like to the T now. Right. Exactly. So I feel like we do have like this window of time right now where if we don't get on top of this shit immediately, they're gonna start burying even more stuff. Right. All right. So everybody
they're already finding it right now.
Exactly. They got 91. Listen, y'all, my people, I love y'all. Listen, they got 91,757 dams in America.
Exactly.
They buried all of our shit, and if it ain't buried, it's in the Smithsonian. We all know. So there's a few things we got to do. We got to be like, yo, reroute this water that y'all use to cover up all of our towns. 91,757 dams, y'all.
Yep.
Move all this water.
Bro, it's still mounds on the ground right now. We just don't know where they at.
Exactly.
It's funny you said something about LiDAR because I just took a receipt from a LiDAR from Arkansas. Still got thousands of mounds sitting right there, bro, under trees and shit. I'm trying to find a receipt now. It's crazy, bro. You right. It was so many mounds here, they ain't even excavated all of them. They still on the ground, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's dope, man. I'm down here in the country, man, in VA, and like some stuff be catching my eye as I'm driving by. I'm curious to know. Like I might start digging, you know.
Too, man, they're everywhere.
They're everywhere, bro.
Yeah. That's what's up. What part of VA, bro? You don't mind me asking?
I'm in the DMV. I'm in VA, like 15 minutes.
Okay, I got you.
Bro, I'm in Mississippi. Bro, I went to Mississippi maybe 2 weeks ago, bro. And it's a town called Vicksburg, Mississippi. Bro, it's miles all upside the highway, bro. They just right there. They just boom, 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 boom. They everywhere. They still there. I don't know if people still in them or not, but they still there today. That's crazy.
Everybody sees them. Like when y'all are driving on the highway and y'all look to the right or the left and y'all see that like a hill that don't make no sense.
Yep.
That's what it is.
I wish I could find that photo I had of the LiDAR, man. That's what I'm looking for. But yeah, they still here, man. It's so many of them they couldn't even excavate all of them, y'all. There's people still buried in some of these mounds today. To this day.
Facts.
Because it's over 1 million mounds in North America, y'all. That's how I know where we come from, because there's a lot of people to build 1 million mounds. Wasn't no certain couple of tribes to build that many mounds. That's crazy. Yeah. How many people it take to build 1 million mounds? Shit, we can't do that today.
Facts.
I cannot find the LiDAR, man. I had. But I just want to give people an example of how many mounds are still on the ground. It's amazing. But like I said, I've been talking to scientists, bro. So I'm working on getting a number of like how much money it's gonna take to try to get them to do that first. Because we got to make some type of move, bro. TikTok great, information great, but we got to make something happen in our generation, man, because it's crazy out here. And we, that's the last bit of the knowledge that we can put together for ourselves if we can do it. I can't find it. I must have took it out of there, bro.
Hey, this is a LiDAR right here.
Oh, let me put you up. Hold on. Let me put you up. There we go, yeah.
All right. So if y'all look at the top, you'll see at the top there's a red line. That red line is Highway 17. All right. So I know there's a lot of people in here. There's 69 people in here, right? This is the Nahushi Valley, right? Or Nakushi Valley. So I know there's people in here that have drove on Highway 17, right? And if you ever drove on Highway 17 and look to your right or your left, depending on the direction you were going, look at all these mounds and earthworks that were just in the woods. This is the way that they do it. So they use LiDAR and they find all this stuff and it's in the wooded areas, right? So they'll tell you, oh, no entrance, no trespassing, private property, all these different things, da 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 da. And you think that it's dangerous, right? You be like, oh man, we shouldn't go in there. There must be bears or something. There must be jaguars, lions, and tigers, right? Like we got to stay safe. But in reality, they're just telling you don't enter because they don't want you to go into the woods and stumble across all this stuff that's hiding right in the woods, right? This is right off the highway. Like this ain't even like you don't even have to go on a far hike to get here. It's just like you park your car on the side of the highway, you make a beeline to the woods, and this shit is right there. Watch, I'm gonna show y'all another picture if he don't move me. Don't move me real quick. We know the truth. Hey, look, I'm gonna show y'all a picture of what it looks like from the highway. All right, Highway 17. Hold on, real quick. You feel me? Hey, so everything that I just showed y'all, this is what it looks like from the highway. Now, I know everybody in this live, there's been a time where you were driving down a highway and you look to your right or your left, you've seen some shit like this and you were like, yo, there ain't no way that that's not like something else. We all done it. We've all been driving, looked to our right or left, seen something like, yo, that's got to be something more than what it seems to be, right? Exactly. You know, the trees, like, what are the trees growing up the side of and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? These be mounds, bro.
Be mounds. They everywhere, bro.
Facts. This right here is a mound. This is the Kennemer Mound, right? And it's famous now, but it looked like this. And look, and so just imagine, this is from 2008 to 2019. So imagine how some shit looks that, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're driving on the highway and you see these mountains and all that, these mountainous areas, imagine what's hiding in there, right? Because this is just right off the highway, right? Yep. So that means people were low-key taken care of. That's why you can see the grass in front is low-key cut. Because it was low-key getting taken care of because, you know, states try to take care of their highways. So imagine when you go deeper. Imagine when you go deeper into the woods, or if you're in the Appalachian Mountains, right, where nobody's really at. Imagine the kind of shit you'll find. Exactly. But they got us scared of the woods, yo. They make movies every year to have all humans scared to go in the woods. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to put two and two together, man. This shit is a plan. Hey, look. Bro. Think about everything you ever watch. You feel me? It's always like you got superheroes, then you got an evil genius. But the evil person is always a genius. The people we're dealing with, we can't underestimate them. These people are on another level of fuckery. We can't treat them like their minds are small. These people have been
they smart as hell.
Decades.
They smart as hell. They know what they're doing.
Facts.
They know what they're doing. Check this out. Look at this. This is a LiDAR. Look at this shit. Look at all the mounds, bro. That's crazy, bro. This in like a 8-mile radius, bro. This in Arkansas. This the one I was looking at from on YouTube in Arkansas. Look at that, bro. That has to be over 300 miles right there in this picture. Just all in one area. That's crazy, man. Like our people just don't know that our people are still buried on this land till this day. It's so many mounds that they show you the big ones because they can't hide them. You see what I'm saying? But it's a lot of smaller burial mounds all over the southeast and the Atlantic coast still here today, y'all. It's amazing, man.
Hey, look, I'm telling you right now, that's more than amazing right there. Like that amount of mountains, that's crazy.
Bro, it's like that everywhere, bro.
Hey, look, that's why they I'm telling you, that's why they just shut off the whole woods. Like they'll find like 10, Then they'll go deeper and find like 30 more, and then they're like, "Yo, we're gonna build a national forest, and we're shutting off all this section of the woods."
Exactly. They come with the state park, or they come with the national forest, or they come with it's certain land masses on those national parks and stuff, like the Grand Canyon. The Grand Canyon is way bigger than what they show you when you go to the. I've been to the Grand Canyon one time. They just show you like a certain part of it, but on the highway going there, you pass 300 miles of the Grand Canyon, then they show you the last 30 or 40 miles of it. Does that make any goddamn sense? They will not show you the whole thing, bro.
Hey, I was looking into the Grand Canyon. I was trying to figure out. I was like, "Yo, what is their excuses? Like what are they telling the people?" They said they do it for the conservation. They said they don't let people go all throughout it because the sound conservation. They don't want to interrupt nature. And I was like, "Yo, you telling me the people that went around the road chopping down trees and unaliving all the animals that they ever found are telling us now that they don't want us to pollute the air with sound?" They don't want us to go.
They was down there. They was down there in the 20s, bro, in like early 1900s, all up through it. Like, why can't nobody go through it now? It wasn't no different between y'all searching and taking stuff out of there. Early 1900s. It's the same thing. Like, now y'all block it all off. Now nobody can look. And then I saw some pictures, bro, some photos of. They got the Temple of Isis. They call it the Temple of Isis in the Grand Canyon, right? It had an opening at the bottom of it, like in the 80s. But like right now, it's sealed off, bro. I got pictures of that shit. It was a whole door. I'm talking about it was a door, Rashad, like a 12-foot tall door. You could walk right under the temple. But that was in the 80s. I had a picture from the 80s. I still got it somewhere. And in 2020 or something like that, the whole thing got rocks up in it. Like, they blocked it off. Like, and I'm like, y'all calling this the Temple of Isis, the Temple of Osiris. Why are y'all calling Grand Canyon-looking temples after Osiris and Isis? And that's crazy, bro, because y'all teaching us don't none of this go with Africa, but y'all naming it after pharaohs and Egyptians and Nubians.
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you, as above, so below, right? It's crazy, bro. You like this is a download, man, that just hit me in my mind, in my soul, Slim. Hey, look, the Temple of Isis, the Temple of Osiris, right? That shit is crazy because the Grand Canyon. If you look up into the sky, what would be the comparison to the Grand Canyon once it's full of water? It would be the Milky Way, bro. And then when you look on the Milky Way, you see Osiris and you see Orion and Sirius, which is Isis and Osiris, right by the Milky Way. And as above, so below. And then if you look at those mounds in Mississippi, I think it's Mississippi. They have some mounds that are that
align with Orion's belt.
Yeah, they align with Orion's belt to watch it, and then another one aligns with Cygnus, which is inside of the Milky Way, and it's like so the way that the mound builders' history was, our culture was that we would send souls into the Milky Way.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
you send souls through Orion's belt, then they get to Orion's Nebula. That's the all-seeing eye.
Exactly. Hey, look, niggas. Hey, bro, this is why they don't want us fucking with each other, y'all. Because we gonna put this shit together.
Certain people I can talk to because they know what the fuck they be talking about. You know what I'm saying? like you said, the mounds. Moundville, Alabama, bro, is aligned just like the pyramids of Giza, bro. It's the exact layout. The 3 Orion's belt mounds are like the 3 pyramids of Giza. The other pyramid, they had a sphinx-like structure there. They tore down. That was right in front of the pyramid, just like Giza, but it's way older, bro. Way older. Moundville, Alabama is a special spot, man. I'm telling you. That's a special spot. That's when they found the artifacts with the all-seeing eye, Orion's belt, all that stuff come right out of the mound. I got a video on my page showing you the people pulling it out the mounds. That's what's crazy, bro. It's deep, man. You're right. Grand Canyon is aligned just like the stars. People don't know that.
Listen, man, I'm telling you right now, look, bro, It's crazy, man. Like I'm like, cause I'm trying to think. Like, so have you heard the like? So they got these things called the annals, right? Annals, which is like the daily keepings of information of things that happen throughout a year, right? So
Yeah.
every country had them. All these people had these things, right? So that means there's somebody somewhere. There's something. There's some place that legitimately has every single day documented, right?
Yep.
Every
Yep.
day. Y'all know those book? Have y'all? Has anybody in the comments y'all ever seen those big ass books? They'd be like, "Oh, these books were books for giants, right? Big ass
Yep.
books, right? They got those same kind of books with the daily activities of everything happening, right?
Of astrology.
Exactly. So
Yep.
that means the information of the truth is somewhere to be found. And
Oh, it's there,
there's
bro.
people sitting around that just looking at us, right? They be watching our lives, I'm sure they do. And they be like, let's see how
Yeah.
close they're getting to the truth, right? They got to do it.
Yeah, they watching our live, bro. That's why they record your live so you can go back and repost it. They don't record it for a reason.
They're like, oh
But yeah,
shit.
man, you're right, bro. That was my first thing that got me interested in who really done it first. The mound builders had the same, like in hieroglyphics in Iowa. It says the god of Osiris. The same hieroglyphics that are in Egypt are in Iowa, Davenport, Iowa, on the wall upside the Mississippi River. They got artifacts with the god Osiris wrote in hieroglyphics in Iowa, bro. Iowa. So it make you think like, okay, this stuff is old. This stuff is thousands of years old. Why is Egyptian and cuneiform found in America older than Egypt? It don't make sense until I start researching it more and more and more. And then now you see they say they made buildings out of marble. They made columns and pillars, and these are the Tartarians also. So this stuff gets so deep, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I just want to know, do you see things? Who do you think the original Tartarians are?
All right, so look, man. I'm gonna be honest. I got this whole series out where I'm talking about like, yo, they flipped the maps all crazy, right? So
Yeah, the map
Tartaria,
sideways. Yeah.
I just believe Tartaria is the expansive view of the Northern Kingdom, which is us, Europe, and Asia, right? That constitutes the Northern Kingdom, and I think some people might add like a little bit of North Africa to it. Whatever, I
Yeah.
don't care. But I feel like Tartaria consists of that, right? Now, if you look at the double-headed eagle, which is the phoenix and the eagle, right? Those represent two hemispheres or two sides, right?
You
Then
know,
you
you
have
know,
like
who the first people to do the double-headed eagle, though, right?
who would it be?
The first people to ever
Mayans?
make an artifact of the double-headed eagle with an old mix.
Damn, I said the Mayans. I was off, but that makes
You,
sense.
but see, that shit be stolen, man. You know all that knowledge stolen.
So if it's stolen, and the Olmecs were the first ones to do it, right? So they say
Yeah.
the Toltecs went into that area with all the bullshit. What do you think about that?
The Toltecs and the old mix. Is that what
They
you
say
saying?
the Toltecs are the ones that brought in like sacrificing and skulls and bones and all this like darker energy.
You know why that happened? People started coming over here, integrating with the original people, and then all that sacrifices started happening. Like, we know the Toltecs and the Incas and the Mayans are old, but it still was different people came over here and mixed in with the original bloodline. A Mayan is not 100% like an old mix. See what I'm saying? He's not like a Mississippian culture mound builder. He more of a mound builder mixed with somebody come across the Bering Strait. You see what I'm saying? People think the Mayans are like pure blood indigenous. They not. When you see sacrifice, this mix, this Native American mixed with original blood people, but they still carry on the original ideology of the land because they came here and got taught that ideology. Because like people don't know
I
the
mean, once
Incas.
you learn this shit, like once you from another culture come to this information and learn it, you can't
It's
let
gonna
it
take
go.
over you. It's gonna take you over.
Yeah,
It's too
like
powerful.
once you learn how to read the stars and sail and plant food, you can't
It's
let that
too
shit go.
powerful, bro. You can't trump that information. It's too. If you come from barely eating every day, scavenging, barely eating, and famine, then it's war in your country, and you come here and it's corn everywhere. You got fucking Florida oranges and grapes and crab legs and fish and good deer and you see what I'm saying? And these people learning about the stars and they building structures and you like, this is amazing. I didn't come from this. So people got to understand other cultures had influences on the Mayas and the Incas and the Toltecs, shit like that. But old Mississippian culture, they were untouched by anybody else. That's why that's why I study them so hard, because they go so far back that it wasn't no outside ideology mixed in with the ideology of the land. You see what I'm saying? So
For anybody that don't know, Mississippian culture is prehistoric culture.
it's prehistoric culture.
You know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
This I'm talking 3, 4, 5,000 BC. See what I'm saying? See, Incas are 1200 AD. Maya's what? 300 AD, something like that.
Right.
That's not. It's old, but it's not
We
prehistoric.
had American settlements in Africa before a lot of this shit was even happening. We were already selling the seeds.
That's where Egypt is. Egypt is an American country.
Well, damn, I'm trying.
I'm telling you.
Hey, look, the hijack, man, I'm telling y'all, that's part of the hijack. Part of the hijack is what they did with the names of all these things. Because we know what we're talking about, right? But I could be like, yo, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? We had American settlements over here. And they'd be like, well, that was really over here. You know, that's how they really fucked us, y'all. Like, it's the words.
They try to say
We need
America
our own language.
They try to say America is Egypt, but really Egypt is America.
we need our own language, man, for real.
See, this the thing. We not Egypt. We are Tamari, Turtle Island. But we had the first structures and ideology that the Egyptians have over here first. We went there and took the knowledge there. So you can't call America Egypt. Egypt is really us. We took that culture there. Like I say, the Nubians taught the Egyptians, the Assyrians, the Babylonians. The Nubians taught all them people. The Nubians from here. That's what people don't know. That's where they lost it. They thinking that their culture started in Africa. No. The Nubians brought that there.
That's the truth. That's the truth.
From here.
Yeah.
I wish I can, let me see something. I wish I could show you something if I could find it. If I can find it. Let me see. Okay, like this right here. Like Malahu. This right here. Maluha. That stands for Nubian. The Assyrians are talking about these people are traveling in ships. You see it? They traveling in ships. They brought us all this trade and taught us all this knowledge. But I want to show y'all everything that they brought to the Assyrians. Because people think the Assyrians are these aliens. Here we go. People think the Assyrians are the Anunnaki, Mesopotamians, but look at this. This right here. This means this all that means is Nubians, and I'm gonna show you that. Maloha. Famous for mountain rivers, cities, temples, granaries, sea ships, boats, sailors, trees, forests, copper, silver, gold, tin. These people bought all of this to that area. Now look at the name now. Maluha. Now let me show y'all what it means. If I can find a receipt. Show y'all what it means. Let me see. This ain't it. Maluha. I know I had it. Now see, this is the Sumerians talking about them. Talking about a place that was trade bringing them goods and services, right? I'm going to show y'all what Maluha mean, and it's going to show you. If I can find the damn receipt. Okay, Maluha and Magan, that's Egypt and that's Nubia. It's Egypt and Nubia now. I'm finna show it to you. If I can find, here you go. Maluha, Nubia, Magan, Egypt. These are the names that the Assyrians used for Nubians. Maluha, the Maluha people. Now I just showed y'all what all they brung to these people. Now I got another receipt talking about Inky was getting materials from the Maluha people. Now, why y'all talking about a Anunnaki getting materials to build boats and gold and stuff from the Nubians?
Talk that shit, man.
Assyrians, the Egyptians, they civilized. They were the Indus Valley people. They had, and like I say, this them right here. And they wearing the or the jaguar skin or the leopard skin was wore over here first by priests. But I want to show y'all the one they got with the feathers on their head. The feather is like a symbol of Mu. So if I can find it. But this stuff deep, y'all. This stuff, you got to study this stuff forever, man. This stuff is crazy. But check this out. These are Nubians. See, they two different guys. They dark brown skin. They dark light brown skin. They got these feathers on their head, bro. These people are from somewhere else. And I just showed y'all they had sea ships. Even the Assyrians said they had sea ships and boats and gold rings. And they taking gold rings to Egyptians now. See what I'm saying? On this mural from Africa. This stuff deep, man. It's deep, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
I was on your live yesterday, man, and I liked what you were talking about because I was like, man, I never even thought about it like that. But it'd be like you said earlier, we were talking about it, how like it'd be that little shit that you really just gotta like. I feel like we gotta take a step back and really breathe and read and like really just look at everything and be like, wait, does this really make sense? Because it's like, yo, we talking about these gods, right? Gods that came out the skies and ships and split the oceans open, and then they come down here, tap you on the shoulder and say, hey man, can you go get me some gold? And it's like, what? You just came out of a spaceship through the sky.
There you go. Now you get it.
Walking on clouds and shit.
If y'all are so all and powerful alien gods, why the fuck is y'all trying to make us dig y'all gold?
Why don't y'all just magically make it pop up out the ground? You know what I'm saying?
It's a fake ass story. The real story is y'all enslaved us to dig you some gold. Not gave us DNA to make us workers. Y'all enslaved us. Y'all want to make it look like y'all are some type of high god, the Anunnaki, when really y'all was learning from us. The real Sumerians and Assyrians were learning from Nubians the whole time. Then after they learned everything, they enslaved our people. That's why I don't like Billy Carson teaching all this Anunnaki shit, because all you doing is teaching about an oppressor who made himself a god, who wanted to be. These people worry about how they look through history, bro. That's all they worried about. That's why they build monuments. That's why they build temples and castles. For thousands of years after that, people could see them as a god. That's why they got, I put up a video of just an Anunnaki god upside a church. Then they got an Anunnaki statue in San Francisco. They telling you this Babylon, bro. These are your ancient oppressors. And people still want that knowledge so bad, but you don't understand there is a real story behind that knowledge, bro. You learning what the Assyrians taught you. You're not learning what our people taught. Our people taught you they were fucking enslavers. They taught you they were gods. See what I'm saying? That's the difference. Because when you're talking about Inky getting wood from Nubians to make him a boat, sounds like Inky a regular man.
I'll tell you right now, if I was a god that came down here on a spaceship, I would never be inside of a boat. All right? Exactly. If I had to go from America to Africa or Europe or Asia, whatever, I'm taking my spaceship.
I'm taking my
spaceship everywhere I go because I want everybody to see me in my spaceship.
Some gold, bro. See what I'm saying?
What I look like parking my spaceship to get in the boat. You know what I mean?
I wish I could find that Inky receipt, man. I wish I could find it. Because the shit is so crazy. It's crazy, bro. They need to quit teaching our people this shit, man. They need to stop it. I got it in here because I showed it yesterday on my live. They need to quit teaching our people that our people are the people who created all this shit. Wasn't them. It wasn't them. We created this shit, all of it.
And then I think if you get caught up into these stories, it sends you back to Africa anyway.
Here you go right here. Enlil, the king of the lands. I think you see it. And Inky. Then he proceeded to the land of Maluha, which are the Nubians. Inky, the king of Apsu, decreed his fate. The black land. We now know there's Kemet, right? The black land is Kemet, the black soil. May your tree be a big tree. That means may your agriculture grow big and, Now here we go. May the land of Maluha load precious, desirable things to Enlil. Look, large wood into large ships. We're going to take wood from these people. We're going to take precious stones from Maharsi. Magan, we're going to take wood. Magan is Egypt. See what I'm saying? Y'all want precious things from Nubia, Egypt, and I got to find out what area. But I think this the Indus area they talking about with Maharsi. But why is they talking about Enlil and Inky? Want shit from the black land, trees from the black land to build shit, bro. It don't make sense. We know the black land is Kemet. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? That's what Kemet means, the black land, the black soil. So all this Inky stuff is just saying that we want shit from black people.
Exactly.
It's crazy, bro. Somebody, like you say, somebody been fucking lying, bro.
Hey, don't worry. We know the truth now.
You motherfucking lying, man. Because ain't no God asking for no wood from no fucking Egypt and Nubia, bro. It don't make sense. Wood? Come on, man. Y'all must ain't have shit. What you mean you want some wood?
Hey, that's the crazy thing, right? That you would leave, because it sounds like somebody left the motherland to come try to find some food. And it's like, how is this a motherland and they had to come over here to even build ships, to get crops, to get gems and rubies and topazes and stones.
Exactly. And then they talked about these people had sea ships. Remember, I just showed you that. So why y'all talking about they got, it sounded like to me, y'all seen these people with sea ships. Y'all didn't have none. It was amazing to y'all. The people of Maluha got sea ships and boats and gold. And we all know copper and all that stuff come from the mound builders who've been digging copper since 10,000 BC. You see what I'm saying? Silver and gold. Why do y'all want silver? Why do Inky want silver and gold? And then once we traded it with them, because that's what he's talking about, trading right here. They took us as slaves and made us dig the gold. After this happened, that's the real story. That's the real Anunnaki story right there. And I just showed you. And let me show you one more thing. Let me show you one more thing. And it just really common sense at this point. Look at this. This is Sennacherib. This is the guy who took the Jews from Egypt. King of Babylon, king of Assyria. Who he look like, bro? He a real man. Now, who he look like, Rashad?
He looks like a Negro.
He look like an Anunnaki.
Oh well, yeah, it looks like what they would. Yeah, okay, no, I get it. He looks like the Anunnaki gods that they have in these depictions. For
This
sure.
is who they
With that
took
beard
and
and
made
shit.
Anunnaki gods. He was a regular man, bro. He
Oh, yeah,
took
for sure.
Jews as slaves.
Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest. I thought
This
you
what
were
all
showing
this
me.
shit.
I didn't even look at the screen because I was putting my son's shoes on. But I looked at the picture and I thought you were just showing me an Anunnaki person and telling me what do they look like. And I was like, oh, a Negro.
But this is Sennacherib. This is an Assyrian who the first person to take black Hebrews and make them slaves. They took his picture with his culture and made him a guide, made him anew. You see what I'm saying? But they mixed the information in with Anubis. They gave him the powers of Anubis and made him a god, but he was a regular man. They culture did that for their own people. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is Sennacherib. He's in the Bible, bro. He in the Bible. Watch this. He in the Bible. These real people. These are real people. Look at this. Sennacherib received a report from Taharka, is the Nubian king who sent the army to get his people back. The king of Cush, Taharka, Nubian, was marching out to fight against Sennacherib for taking Jews as slaves. For taking Hebrews as slaves, bro. This the real story. They turned Sennacherib after time went by and they finally conquered Egypt. They made him a god, anew. Same picture. This is in the Bible, bro. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This really happened. So
why would gods have people marching on the land?
he not a god.
Exactly.
That's why.
Not exactly. Hey man, look. I feel like every time this shit happens, I'm like, yo, what a time to be alive, man.
Exactly, bro.
Imagine when all this shit was happening originally and everybody was real lost in the sauce, man. That shit's crazy. I'm glad not to be alive then. This shit had to be horrible.
But back then, they already knew the truth. These people changed. Y'all, you know the victor changed history, bro.
Yeah. Imagine watching history change that crazy.
They finally took over Egypt and they made themselves gods, and then they gave Osiris, they gave Anubis power. They gave Enki Osiris power, and they gave Enlil Thoth power. Same gods, same everything, but they made them look like they people. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
And they put the swing on it to make it look like they gave black folks DNA and made them dig gold. And yeah, y'all made us dig gold, but y'all wasn't no aliens.
Yeah.
Y'all was an army who took over and made us dig the gold. Same thing that's go on today. They want free labor.
That sounds like history I've heard of.
Yeah, you heard of it before. It went on thousands and thousands of times. But this is around the first time they started doing it. Because, see, Sennacherib is one of the first Assyrian Babylonian kings. He the first people to put this type of shit down on the earth. Made them prisoners of war. Just like they made American Indians prisoners of war. Same shit. They work for gold. We work for cotton and corn and goddamn tobacco. They work for gold and silver and copper. Same thing, bro. Same exact shit. And they still praising these people today.
To this day.
To this day.
There's actually it was actually gaining some traction, the Anunnaki. They were gaining some traction. Like, I almost thought the Anunnaki, this was their time to shine. Yeah. I seen people taking like Anunnaki classes and stuff.
Exactly. But they teaching us They trying to teach our people that they people were gods. Because these ain't really number Arabian people, Arab type people, bro. That's all they is. They
That's
want nothing.
that's one thing that I notice is like when people talk about the Anunnaki, it takes you to the like to the Middle East and shit.
Take you straight to the Middle East, bro.
And it's like, yo, there would never be nothing of richness and righteousness in the Middle East if it wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Middle East ain't right, bro. Check this out. This is Marduk, right? We all heard of him, right? Marduk, the god of the city of Babylon. Marduk. That's really Baal or Baal, the devil shit. You see what I'm saying? He looked just like an Anunnaki right here. This before the Anunnaki was even made up. This is how they regularly looked. This is some Arab shit. These are the people that they made the Anunnaki look like. That area just made they gods look like them. That's all they did. This is garbage. This is garbage. Babylon, and this ain't got nothing to do with us. They enslaved our people. Simple.
You know what that reminds me of? It's a little bit different because this is way more deep. But it reminds me of like how all these explorers talked about how even the Native Americans had like black gods. Right?
Yeah.
And nowadays the Native Americans, they'll try to tell you, oh, it was just black paint, or it represents this and it represents that. But in reality, we all know that, y'all were worshiping the people that gave y'all everything that y'all know. Right?
Exactly.
Just like anybody else would. Right? So all these stories and shit, it's just crazy how all these people are the same. But it shows you how all these nations came together against us.
Exactly. Right? Check this out. These are Hebrews, Nubians. Look at the hair, look at the beard, them black people, bro. Now, why is the Assyrian, this is an Assyrian army, dude. These are Nubians. He's taking them into exile. That is what's come out the Bible. Look. Kinky-haired Israelite captives. Hebrew Israelites, kinky-haired Assyrian, fake Anunnaki, taking them into exile. It's in the Bible. This picture's so perfect, you could tell they two different people. This a black person. This is a fucking Arab or, whatever we want to call them. But look at it, bro. That's just like an Anunnaki taking some Hebrews to go work, bro.
Facts.
Look at this. This is amazing, bro. See, people don't see this type of shit. I be digging deep for this, bro.
Yeah, that's amazing.
This is an Anunnaki. You can look at them and tell where they got the picture of these type of people from. The Assyrians taking kinky-haired Israelites to captive.
Oh, that's why you asked me earlier when you're like, do you know who the Assyrians are?
That's crazy, bro.
All right.
That's crazy. This the real story. This is what they're talking about in the Bible. Let my people go. This is what they're talking about when Nubian kings fought to free these people.
Hey, so I already knew the Assyrians. Hey, so this is the thing. So when I was doing my own studies, right? Yeah. I didn't make it to this far with the Assyrians, right? Like, this is deep. But my first question was, if Babylon is so fucking bad, right?
Yeah.
All they ever tell us is like, get out of Babylon. Babylon's gonna fall. Babylon. And then, but everybody's also like, praise the Sumerians. But I'm like, how can you say praise the Sumerians and fall Babylon when Sumerians created it? So it's like,
exactly,
gotta be the bad guys. They gotta be,
and they don't even know, bro.
Yeah.
They don't even know. That's why I keep showing y'all. That's why I keep showing them this right here. They don't understand. It's the same thing, bro. These are the Babylonians of time after the Assyrians. The Assyrians became the Babylonians when the king of Assyrians took over Babylon. That's what I was just showing people in their picture with Sennacherib.
Facts.
Let me show him one more time. And we'll show you who he the king of. Who he is the king of. He is the king of Assyria and Babylon. You exactly right. How do you believe in Anunnaki, but you don't believe in Babylon? It don't make no sense. Look at this. Sennacherib, the king of Assyria and the king of Babylon, man. He called himself the king of the universe. He wanted to be you see, he called himself the king of the universe, right? He a regular man. Why you call yourself the king of the universe? You made yourself an Anunnaki god. You're not no king of the universe. You just a regular ass man with an army. This is what they want you to know him for. King of Babylon, king of Assyria, king of the universe, regular man, made himself an Anunnaki god, king of the four corners of the world. Four corners of the world don't even come from your ideology. They comes from Mu. They don't even come from you. This Babylon and the Anunnaki are one and the same.
Hey,
Sumerians, Assyrians,
and they were so
Babylonians,
smart. They pulled. Sorry, my fault.
You got it.
They were so smart that they pulled the whole, like they pulled the whole savior thing too. Just like religion, the Anunnaki shit has a whole savior complex, kind of like wait for the skies to open up. So now it's like, don't get your revenge, don't get your shit back. The sky's gonna open up, and some fucking green people are gonna save you from all your plight. But it's like, yo, if they're on spaceships, why do we have to wait?
Exactly. They rather tell you aliens and tell you your people already was great. They rather give you an alien story than tell you your people created everything great on this earth, man. This is bullshit to hide your real history of the knowledge your people had. This blocks you from learning that your people created everything, bro. They were the gods. These people stole the knowledge and made themselves gods after they took over the area where Egypt was the high point of knowledge in the world. That's why the Anunnaki are who they are today, because they took the knowledge from the high point. It started with the mounds in North America. It went to South America. It went to the Nile River. It went to Egypt. Then these people took it over. That's what happened. But the knowledge evolved from the mound builders to the old mix, all the way to the Nubians, to the Egyptians. Then they took all the knowledge at one time when they took over Egypt. That's why they can portray to be some gods, because they took ancient knowledge of thousands and thousands of years. These are the people who took the knowledge out of Egypt.
Yeah, I think that was Egypt was the biggest mistake, man.
Egypt really wasn't a mistake.
So-called Egypt. Well, I guess that's where everything fell apart.
I say Egypt to make people understand what I'm saying, but I don't think it's a
not mistake, but that was where everything went to shit. And I think the story, like, how you know the story of like Napoleon, Hannibal, all these stories of these great leaders where the issue is, and I was in the military, right? So they tell us these stories all the time. I was in the Marine Corps, so that we have war stories that they teach us and embed into our brains to never stretch your shit too far, right? Never stretch out your kingdom too far. Never stretch out your you know what I'm saying? Because that's when he started to get taken advantage of, right? So, instead of having like real major strongholds, now you got these little places all around. And then people start conquering your shit slowly, right? And then next thing you know, you got to go defend something that really never meant anything to you, but now it's your ego. Let me go defend this little island. But it's like, yo, leave that shit alone. You should have never been there in the first place, but your greed got the best of you.
Yep. See, our people was evolving. We were evolving greater and greater knowledge over time, bro. By the time it got to Egypt, it was the highest knowledge on the face of the earth. You see what I'm saying? That's why Egypt is so great, because that is the high point of the knowledge. That is grand pyramids, grand sculptures, grand art, murals, temples. That's the God conscious of our evolution, Egypt. So that's why people like the Assyrians and Babylonians and the Greeks and the Romans, they wanted that area so bad because of the knowledge and the gold and the farming and they wanted it, bro. Them people, they looked at the Nubians and the Egyptians like gods. So if we can conquer them, we become the gods. That's what they was on back in the ancient times, man. And this was all through the Bible. That's what all the Bible talking about. When it gets to the part about the Hebrews and the slaves, and it's talking about this.
Nah, that's the truth, man. That's the truth. And it still is that way to this day. Like anything, like, you know, we go to their neighborhoods, they'll kick us. Everybody from any other nation don't want us in their shit. But if they see us at the park and we doing anything, every nation that exists is gonna be a part of what we just started. They're all gonna come. They're all gonna be like, "Hey, everybody!" They're all gonna try to be involved in all this shit. You know what I'm saying? If we go build our own neighborhood, they're gonna be outside knocking on the walls like, "Yo, black people, this is so unfair." You know what I mean? Because they gotta be around us, man. This shit is crazy, man. Something. All right, what is I'm trying to think of what the name of it is. All right, so when you have a shark in the ocean, you have I think it's called a symbiotic relationship, right? Where the parasite eats, like, it don't bother the shark, but it eats everything the shark don't eat, right? That's symbiotic, right? That means they work together. But there's another form where the parasite is like more like the parasites we be having in our bodies that destroy us.
Feeding off the body.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And that's what this shit is, man. It's like it's like a parasite that doesn't help at all. It just takes everything.
It take everything, bro. And then in America, we taught that it came from there, but it don't never come from there, bro. We taught about all these different things that come from other places, but it don't come from there. And that's amazing. Like, look at this, bro. Let me show you something. We all thought alpha, beta, and theta, and zeta came from Greek, right? That shit was in South America thousands of years before it ever became Greek. Alpha, beta, theta. We think you pledge in Greek. Bro, this shit come from America. This Greek took this from Mesoamerican culture. You see this, right? Psi, Phi, Sigma, Theta, even the Xi, even, you know what I'm saying? We don't know this stuff because we just don't know. We created all of the goddamn languages, man. Everything they got overseas was here first. People don't know this. The Mayans had alpha and beta. You know they got it from the old mix, delta, zeta. You see what I'm saying? We think it's some evil ass Greek shit the whole time. Here go the meanings of it in America right here. But these are the ancient words they use for the Greek words. Greek stole it. That's crazy, man.
Fact.
It's crazy. I just want to show people stuff like this so they can realize that our culture made so much stuff that it's hard to even show you. It goes so far back and deep that it's hard to even show you that America, North and South America, created all of this stuff, man. Even the oldest mummification came from South America. The Chinchorro mummies. They mummified just like Egypt 3,000 years before Egypt. So we got to learn that type of stuff, though, man. It's crazy. It's deep. It's deep. It get deeper, man.
Deep as shit, man. And people be mad at us, like, "Oh, y'all want to be this, y'all want to be that," and it's like, yo, Slim, we can't help that the world stole everything from us.
Exactly.
It's not our fault.
And then when I prove it to people, they just be looking crazy, bro. They just do not understand that They don't understand.
That's why I like the shit you were talking about earlier when you're like, we need to talk to the Smithsonian and shit like that.
Yeah,
Because
man.
when I be in these lives and we be arguing with like these other people,
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit, like, it is fun, like shutting them down sometimes. It do be
It's
fun,
fun.
like
It's fun.
like shutting them the fuck down. That shit is fun. But
It's fun.
in reality, there's nothing these little people could say to us. We only need to be talking to the governments and shit, right? Because
Yeah.
we know the truth now. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need to be talking to
We
like
gotta go
these
talk
little
to the
people.
high. We gotta go talk to the people up here at this point, because we got to talk to those people, because they are the only people that we can really put concrete evidence together to show who your real ancestors is. You see what I'm saying? We got to do that. I put this up because it's a map of Mu. This is in the Egyptian Book of the Dead, bro. They are talking about the lands of the West from the Egyptian Book of the Dead, the map of Mu. We all know the mound builders are the people of Mu, the Lemurians. We all know that. Why is Egypt talking about the map of Mu? They talking about the ancestors of the West.
I try to tell everybody that the whole Egyptian Book of the Dead is about America.
It's
the
about
whole book.
America, bro.
The whole book. Hey, look, you want to know why it has to be? Because this is Tartarus. This is the land of Amenti. So if it's the Book of the Dead, and America is where, so based on Egyptology, America or the land to the west, the so-called west, is where the ancestors go to rest, right? Orion or Cyrus, all these guys got sent to Tartarus, right? Which is the underworld, which is the north, though, right?
Yeah.
So when you read the Egyptian Book of the Dead, it's all about the journey to the underworld, blah, 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 blah. But that would be here. So when you read the Egyptian Book of the Dead, all it is telling you either it's talking about in America or it's talking about one of their guides unaliving and taking a journey to America. That's why they always get on a boat and then they end up in America, and then that's where they talk to the guide and they say, my name is Osiris Ani, right? And I want to, and I'm trying to be a part of the guides, right? That's like, you know what I'm saying? Then you get weighed with the feather by Anubis, which is the Xoloitzcuintli dog, which is an American dog, right? The god of the underworld, right? Come on, man.
That's what Nu got his name from, Anubis.
Come on, man.
Look at this.
They're gonna have to go lie to some other folks.
Now check this out. Look at this palace, bro. Now look where it said it was built. 9,500 BC in South America, bro. 9,500 BC, a palace? Why that don't even make no... Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Move. These people were building buildings. When I tell people these buildings way older than they think they are, bro, I got to show them this. 9,500 BC, hit by the flood. You see what I'm saying? The flood took it out. But it's still there. The flood didn't knock it all the way out. Just like it didn't knock all the buildings out we still have today. But this how long ago people were building buildings in America, man. They said the people of Mu built palaces and buildings out of pure marble or granite or shit like that. That's all this is, bro. We are the Tartarians. We've been building shit before everybody in America. But people don't understand that it went from mounds to temples and pyramids to buildings like this. So when you see the star forts and ancient buildings and U.S. Supreme Court building and all that type of shit, our people built all of it, bro. Cities was already in Chicago, San Francisco, St. Louis, Miami, already there. They just either built on top of it or they built around the buildings that was already there, made them capitol buildings and cathedrals and stuff like that. But we've been had architecture in America, man.
Hey, so when you asked me who the Tartarians were, I know it's us. Well, like, we're the originators, right? But they're like, just how we have to correct everything that we always be saying. Like, there's something like, so Tartarian comes from Totari, right? and Totari means the remnants or remainders of. So basically, when they say Tartarian, they're only trying to give us the history of the remnants and remainders of whatever the true history is. And now we see that it leads even before the flood, right? So whoever these people were before the flood is who they are. The Tartarians are just the people. The Tartarians are just the people that walked around, like that just came across these things and found it. It's because the Tartarians, based on the history they're trying to give us, is a mix of Turkic Mongol people, right?
Yeah, Turks.
And those people are evil. Those are not our people. The Turks are the reason why.
That name is really not our. You right, that name really ain't our name. They just put that on the people they say built it. You right.
Yeah, that's what thieves did, because the Turks and the Mongols didn't do shit. We know who the Mongols are, and then we know that the Turks are the ones that were out there marrying Slavs and turning them into queens. So, you feel me?
Wish I could find a receipt that show you it coincide with Indigenous Americans and Tartarians. I don't know, that shit's so old I probably can't find it today, but yeah, man, this stuff deep, bro. This stuff deep. Like, and then they make jokes about this stuff just to play with you and let you know, but we don't even know what we be looking at. Like, look at this. Look at this right here. This is a newspaper clipping out of LSU's newspaper they go around their campus, right? The geology professor think that these mounds are 11,000 years old. The mounds on LSU campus I always be talking about. They busting jokes that these mounds are 11,000 years old, bro. You know how old 11,000 years old? That's 2 times older than Egypt. That's 2 times older than the Olmecs. This is in Louisiana. These people were building mounds in Louisiana 11,000 years ago. That's before any civilization anybody could pull up. You can't pull up a civilization older than it. And they already were there, so they probably were there longer than it. You see what I'm saying? They busting jokes about putting it in your face that mounds here are 11,000 years old. Egypt ain't nothing but 5,000 years old. See what I'm saying? This stuff is way older. You can look up the LSU mounds right now. They still there today on the campus. 11,000 years old.
And then you got the pyramids off of Chandelier Island that are granite pyramids that are sunk under the ocean. Ain't no telling how old those things are. And then they said that from the LiDAR, right? Mm-hmm. Because LiDAR is just telling everything. They said from the LiDAR you could tell that it has similar dimensions as like the pyramids at Giza, right?
Yep.
And we know that the pyramids at Giza are like follow-ups from what was already happening over here.
Exactly. We had built pyramids over here first. That's why the pyramids in Egypt look way better than the pyramids here, because we had evolved more. You see what I'm saying? We were always an evolving people. Like I said, started in the dirt and it ended in the sky.
Facts.
That's the difference. Like when I show people shit like this, Buddha with the corn. Olmec took that over there. These really Olmecs, bro. That's all they is, bro. They just took that, different, took it over there. All the gods got corn in their hand. People think it be pineal glands. It be corn the whole time, bro. Because agriculture is the knowledge. People don't see Buddha with corn. You got to show them this type of shit so they can understand that somebody bought them this knowledge, how to grow this. You see what I'm saying? Somebody taught them that knowledge. Stuff deep, man.
Right. I think like it's so deep that they told us so many lies about like how ships work and how nobody was on the seas and how it was a new world. They just discovered it, and when they got here, nobody was here. And then even though nobody was here, there was savages. Like,
Exactly.
right? They had to tell us all these crazy things so that we wouldn't know that we influenced the whole world first.
How are we savages and we got shit matching up with the stars in the sky? They don't make sense. It's some intellect there. Like, look at this. This is some Anunnaki shit, fish god, Dogon. They got it from Dogon, which were Nubians too. But check this out. You see the fish man, right? Now this is where they got it from. This is where they got it from. All this stuff is stolen, bro. Now watch this. If I can find it. They just be knocking off the knowledge, bro. Just knocking off the knowledge, re-giving it back to us. If I can find it. Let me see. Now check this out right here. He go Osiris with the fish scales. He go Osiris with the fish scales, bro. The god of agriculture. Osiris, god of agriculture. Body of a fish. Then I just showed y'all the Anunnaki dude with the same thing. Fish scales and calling himself the god of agriculture. Now watch this. Calling himself the same god. It's all stolen. Watch this. Watch what it say about him. The god of grain and agriculture. Same God, bro. Same God.
Hey, these motherfuckers, man.
I told
It's
you.
just funny. Hey, you know what's funny is like there has to be a collective consciousness, right? Because the other day I was talking to David and some other people on a live, and I was telling them like, "Yo, the whole Dogon story," I was like, "That shit is a lie." I was like, "They lied about everything." You know what I'm saying? And now that you're showing me that, I have a whole different angle to why I called it a lie. But now that you're showing me this, it's like addition. It's an addition to the information that I already had. That I was like, "Yo, they lied about everything." And the reason it's a lie is because they try to say that. But anytime you hear that outer space shit, that's when you know that they're talking about us and they're lying, because they try to say, "Oh, some people came down from the stars and gave the Dogon tribe all this crazy information," right?
Exactly.
And it's like, did they? Because other stories say that the people that came and gave the Dogon information were the Nomos, and they came on an ark. Now, everybody that's in here, we know where arks are built, right? So if you see somebody on an ark going across the ocean and they land on the shores of Africa and then they meet up with the Dogon tribe, where do you think they came from?
Exactly.
Because ain't nobody gonna come from outer space, go to America, build a ship, then sail to Africa to tell the Dogon we came from outer space.
Exactly.
Come on.
Then they got they got fish gods. You see what I'm saying? But it's really just mean the god of agriculture. That's all that mean, the fish god. That comes from Osiris. And then on top of that, I'm gonna show y'all. You see that hat right there, right? Y'all see that hat? I'm gonna show you what all this shit ended up in. You see the hat, right? Now watch the hat. Watch the hat. Let me show y'all this shit. Now, this when it get crazy. If I can find it. This when it get crazy. Same people. Still took the knowledge, holding the knowledge to this day. Same people. Look at the hat. That's the fish god. That's the hat. That's the same hat that the Anunnaki dude was wearing with the fish body, which was stolen from Osiris. The Pope. They believe in that same ideology today. They just took it, flipped it,
Right.
say they
Hey,
want.
look, and then the Pope is Latin for Papa. Papa is father, right? Father God, right? So the Dogon god or the fish god or you know what I'm saying, Osiris god. He's telling you right now the Pope is trying to tell you who he is to you, and if you worship these deities of this earth, right,
Exactly.
they're all under the Pope, and the Pope is telling you he's the Almighty God, right? And so any of your worship is for naught if you worship in these earthly things.
And to be real, the Egyptians came up with a lot of deities. See, the Nubians didn't have all of these deities. The Egyptians dropped a lot of these deities. Then they took that from the Egyptians. You see, they saying there's something fishy about Western religion. Fishy because y'all took all that fish knowledge from Osiris.
Facts. It's all good though. That shit's coming to an end. They know it. So that's why you see a lot of like the reason you know it's coming to an end is, right, we know they distract us all the time, right? That's their thing. They send these distractions as soon as we feel like we're making there's a new distraction. But if y'all pay attention to like the news and TV and like just the world, the distractions now are like every day, back to back, like they can't stop. They can't even hold up. There used to be a time where we got like breathing room where we'd get distracted by some crazy shit and then we'd breathe and we'd be like, oh man, life's back to normal, right? Now it's like, yo, crazy shit. Boom, you wake up, more shit. Boom, you wake up, something else. Hey, look, they know they're losing a grip on it, right? And when I say a grip on it, the only thing that they need to control the world is to control your psyche and your mind and your thoughts and your heart. That's the grip that they're losing, right? Is on our minds and our hearts. Because they used to, man, y'all remember back in the day, me and we know the truth now, we could be talking and they had the power back in the day that somebody could come in here, call both of us Negroes, and we would forget everything we were talking about, and we would be mad for the rest of the day about it, like arguing with people. Now,
all the time, distract me, and I lose my train of thought and go all off. But I had to learn to stop doing it. I had to learn, man. They want to distract. That's a great question. So where are the originators of the black two-headed eagle? The two-headed eagle came from the Olmecs. You see it on. That's how I know a lot of Moorish stuff was stolen, because the Moors people used the two-headed eagle also. Then it got all the way down to the Roman Catholic Church, and they put it on ancient buildings. But the first double-headed eagle I saw, the Olmecs had made it. That's a good question. The first double-headed eagle I saw came from the Olmecs. I wish I could, I got so many receipts I can't show y'all everything, I can't find all this stuff, but it came from the Olmecs.
Hey, I would have been pulling up receipts and shit, but I'm here, you know what I'm saying, get my children ready and
we'll hop back on another day and get it. No
this all good, man. Hey, look, all the people in here know that we come with the receipts, so I don't think nobody's worried. It's all adding up just right.
They know. It's time, bro. And another thing, bro, it's great that you've done a book, because I always been thinking about that, but I never put it into action. But when I saw you do it, I was like, that's great, man. I love to see that type of, with the book, because that's hard copy, man. You can't.
Yeah, you can't take that away now.
You can't take that away from you. You know what I'm saying? No matter what go on, you can't take that away from you.
That's why I had to do it, man. Set that shit in stone for real.
That's real shit, man. Let me show them one more thing before I get out of here, man. This is Queen Hatshepsut, a Nubian queen, got corn on the goddamn walls in Egypt. There's corn, man. Pull back to shook. There's corn. It's like, we gotta know that where these people came from. Look, the Pharaoh, Indian corn at the temple of Pharaoh Hatshepsut. It's telling you what it is. 1470 BC. Corn in Africa. Corn didn't grow in Africa in 1470 BC. Somebody bought that knowledge there. We all know where corn came from, y'all. We already know where it came from. So I just want to show y'all stuff like this so y'all can, people were talking about Kanye with the double-headed eagle on the back of the jacket. But if Kanye know his history, that's an original symbol of America, the double-headed eagle. The Olmecs had it all over their statues in Levanter. The Moorish people wasn't the first people to have it. So I'm not mad at Kanye about that if he know the real history. Now, if he took it from somewhere else and used it, now he fucked up. But if he know the ancient knowledge, he know where it came from. But I'm showing y'all Nubians from Africa with corn, bro. You can go through history and check back. Corn did not grow in Africa in no 1470 BC. That's a fact. So, who took it there? This is a Nubian. I told you. When you go look at these Nubians telling you where they came from. You just got to know what you're looking at. Experts with the bow and arrow, expert farmers, expert shipmen, experts with ships and boats. Corn, they were knowledgeable. They built pyramids. They built tombs, structures, just like in America.
Hey, I grow my own food, right? Like, not all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not everything, but I do grow food, right?
Gotta start somewhere.
You know what I'm saying? And I want everybody to know one thing. I've grown corn for 3 years straight, and that shit is not some shit that you just grow. Like, that's not some stuff that like somebody just hands you these seeds and says this is corn. You'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many different things, like the distance you put them apart, not mixing them with other corns because they'll cross breed with each other and become something different. How to know when the corn's done, how to know when it has different corn diseases, because corn gets all these different kind of diseases that you could tell through the leaves and like through the spots and stuff like that. Like, it's not like when people, you know what I'm saying? When people tell you, oh man, like, agriculture, it ain't nothing. You just plant a seed and shit grows. No. Yeah. That is how it works. You do plant a seed and shit grows. But after it starts growing, then you got to worry about bugs. You got to worry about the specific bugs that even attack certain plants. You got to worry about all the diseases, nitrogen, and all the different nutrients that it needs. Like, you can't just do this shit everywhere and with anybody. That's why everybody and anybody ain't just doing it everywhere.
Exactly. That is science, bro. That is agriculture. Like, it took thousands of years for people to figure this shit out. This just wasn't no, you plant some, because corn just don't grow in the wild. Corn is cultivated by two different crops put together like a hybrid to make corn, just like that strong ass Nicotiana rustica, the tobacco. It's a tobacco that's cultivated to be stronger and grow all year round. The mound builders done that too. So people got to understand that agriculture is the first real knowledge on the face of the earth. That's crazy, man. But when you see Buddha with corn, you see Egyptians with corn, you see Anunnaki got corn. You start to understand that knowledge back then was grand knowledge. So I just want people to understand it.
Hey, look, exactly. Hey, so when I created my garden where I grow my food, right?
Yep.
I had to look at the sun, right? I had to watch the sun. I watched the sun for a few days, like to see like the time frame, like, okay, this is what it's doing. And that's how I planted my food, right? Based on the sun's movement. So because certain crops need more and less sun, right? So I have to be able to tell where the sun's gonna be, where it's at when it's hottest, and where it's at when it's coolest, right? So that I could plant my shit in right, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I know exactly.
I got to plant based on where the sun's at and how the sun works. So when you learn agriculture, you're not just learning about like the actual plant. You're learning about the plant. You're learning about the soil, the stars, the moon, the sky, the sun, everything. Exactly. It all goes together.
All go together.
Right? All goes together, man. So the people that mastered the astronomy, the people that mastered, agriculture, these people, it's almost automatic that these same people would have to have mastered mathematics and all those things, because these are the same people that were selling too. And all of this stuff takes mathematics. All of it.
All of
Astronomy, gardening, and selling. It all takes mathematics, like two, but not just 1 + 2 = 3, man. Like degrees and all, man.
Yep, the times of the year, the seasons, they got to know all of that. That's where all of that vernal equinox and the solstices, that's why all that comes into play, because it lets you know the different seasons to plant your crops. You see what I'm saying? They figured that out a long time ago.
They got a whole farmer's almanac. So that means
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They got an almanac for farmers, and these are people that do it every fucking year, and they still read it to see what the updates are.
And let me tell you something crazy before we get out of here. I got out of here in a second. Let me tell you something crazy. The equinox is hitting these pyramids on March the 20th, bro. The one in Mexico, this is the descent of Kukulkan. March the 20th is the official beginning of spring. It's like next week. You see what I'm saying? So March the 20th was a great date in ancient history because that is the beginning of them getting ready to grow crops because the spring is here. So the mound builders knew that, bro. They got tombs where the sun hit this certain tomb and it light the tomb up just like Egypt in America. They knew about the equinox and spring and March the 20th. And that is amazing to do in BC times. You see what I'm saying? So that's the start of the crop season, March the 20th. That's why it's called the vernal equinox. But it's crazy, man. I appreciate talking to you, man. We done build it today. Sure, man. We build it today. We built some shit. But she say April is spring, but the real spring is when you can start growing is in March. And that's why they lined up all of, a lot of this stuff got to do with agriculture, like I said. When it's time to plant.
Yeah, so we definitely start planting and stuff in March. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of behind right now, but yeah, all my farmer and gardening buddies, they're already sending me their videos and pictures of their seedlings and everything. They're already ready. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's the time right here, man.
It's the time.
It's the time. Well, I appreciate you get up here, man, talking to the people, man. I know people got a good conversation out of this. We need more conversations like this because it's building. That's what we got to do, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. I appreciate you inviting me up, man.
No problem, bro. No problem.
More often. There's a lot of great minds on here. We got to get together because our knowledge goes together with it's a puzzle.
It's a puzzle. You got to put it together. Everybody got pieces, man.
And it's way too much, like, shit, just based on this conversation. Like, we had this conversation in, an hour and a half? But but in reality, this is like me and his years worth of information that we're just having a conversation about, right? So nobody has all the answers, man. I'm telling you. Like, nobody. I don't know how long We Know the Truth now took to figure out all the stuff that he's been talking about. But if he studies anything like I study, this shit takes forever, right? That's why when we get on this motherfucker and we be sharing the information and y'all be in the comments like, yo, that's fire. We be like, there we go, man. That 10-hour book was worth it.
Yeah, man. It took me at least over 10 years to even learn the basic stuff. Like, I started studying like the symbols, like the ancient symbols and stuff like years ago. That's why when I see it today, it's easy for me to, it take years, man. It take a lot of reading, a lot of studying. It take years to even put half of this stuff together, a quarter of it together. But like I say, all that lead back to America, man. I know that's for sure.
If I know one thing, I know it all leads back to America.
It leads here.
For sure.
Yeah, man. Love y'all, man. Peace to the guys and goddesses, man. Y'all follow Rashad Poet. And I'll get y'all later, man. We know the truth now.
Somebody's been lying.
Hey, peace, y'all.